I'm putting the paint where it ain't. Yo, 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 what's up, what's up, what's up? What's up, everybody? Yo, this is your host, Dimitri with the PPP, Panthers Prime Podcast, man. Shout out to everybody from the chat, man. How y'all doing? Happy Monday to everybody. Yeah, man, good to see you all, man. Shout out to those that's in the chat, man. Shout out to those that's watching right now on Twitter as well, yo. Mr. Clean, what's good, yo? Candy Girl, what's up, head moderator? What up, yo? Nick Short, what up, man? He said, why not? Might make JC elevate. God dang. Glenn White, what's up, yo? Brennan Freewell, Kent Carolina, what up, yo? Dom 34, what's popping, yo? Major Keys, what's good? Daniel Berry Sports, what's popping, my dude? Earl Locklear, Bleezo Guy the guy, what's up, man? Big Whoa, what up, yo? Mello, get out my get out, Mello, get out, Mello. I don't want to see you. Get out. Now, what's up, y'all? Good to see y'all, man. Tremel, what up, man? Wallace the drummer, what's good? Candy Girl, James Hurd. Y'all hang tight, man. StreamYard be acting funny, man. God dog. Won't let your boy live, man. Won't let your boy live. Y'all hang tight. Y'all hang tight. Hang tight. Hang tight. We coming back. Hang tight. Hold on. Hold on right quick, y'all. Hold on right quick. Shout out StreamYard. Switching audio mics on me. Shout out StreamYard. I mean, all this good all this good money I'm paying on StreamYard, and they doing me dirty. All right, let's get into this, yo. Music didn't want to cut off, sounded like. I'm like, what the heck is going on? Man, StreamYard acting crazy, man. Anyway, so reports came out today, guys. Jaire Alexander was officially released from the Green Bay Packers today. Actually, Tri-State talked about this maybe about 2-3 months ago. Shout out to Tri-State because he had the foreknowledge that the Green Bay. Hold on, y'all. Hold on, y'all. Sorry, y'all. I had to regulate my kids. They know I'm podcasting. Why everything coming against me tonight? Stream y'all don't want to work. The kids out there screaming like they at the park. What's going on tonight? Yeah, what's going on? All right. So anyway, so Jaire Alexander came available. Nick Tri-State talked about this a couple of months ago. I'm gonna give my opinion on it. I'm gonna be honest with you. Um, does he move the needle for Carolina? I think he does. To what extent? I don't know. I mean, he's from Charlotte. I mean, when I look at his numbers, they aren't relatively impressive. This may require a little bit of film study, to kind of get into the mindset of how Green Bay kind of used him, and what was his specialty. Now, I know he was a Pro Bowler. His best year was 2022, 5 interceptions. But I really don't know if he moves the needle enough for me to say, Dan, go out there and get him. My initial thoughts earlier. My initial thoughts earlier was, yeah, go out there and go grab him, Dan. Now I don't know. I don't know. And maybe it's going to take Tri-State. Maybe it's going to take somebody to come and kind of give me a little bit more insight. I'm gonna be honest with you. I think he's owed 27 mil, if I'm not mistaken. I'm gonna be honest with you. That don't. I don't know about. I don't know. I don't know about that. I just don't know about that. Go ahead. I just don't know. And for me, I don't want to just throw money out there for no reason, right? I don't want to just sling money out there just to say we got a big name guy. Is he going to be someone that's actually going to be beneficial for us long term? I heard give him 2 years, give him 3 years. I don't know. And I'm going to show you guys why. I'm going to show you guys why I kind of got a little cause for pause. Um, I mean, this right here really, I mean, it doesn't move the needle for me. I mean, if I'm just looking at this, first and foremost, there's 17 games in the season. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 games he played this season, this past season. Where's the other 8 or 9, however much it is? 10. Where's the other amount? I mean, he was injured. He's had back. He's had what they said. He's had back. He's had leg, knee. I know he's from Charlotte. I know he's from Charlotte. And there's been a couple of content creators, including myself, early on that was saying, "Yeah, let's go after him." But I ain't gonna lie. I don't know. I don't know if this is a good move. I don't see the benefit of maybe tying up some money if he's going to be injured again. I hate to be a Debbie Downer. I'm not gonna lie to you. I hate to be a dead shoulder. That's what it was. Shoulder. Okay. Uh, head, shoulders, knees, and toes. Man, guys, I don't know. I don't know. Perk K, what up, yo? Said what he said? He said, didn't he say a couple years back he would play with the Panthers? Yeah. And when he came to Carolina in 2023, he came on the field as the additional player for the coin toss and almost messed things up for them boys. So they actually suspended him that next game because of that stunt that he pulled in Carolina when we played the Green Bay Packers. Shout out to the real HH Entertainment for that super chat. He said, I say no. If you do it, make it incentive based. I gotta agree, man. I gotta agree. Mello says we have to add somebody. It don't have to be Jaire specifically. You're right. You're right, Mello. We do. We do. But I don't know if I feel comfortable. And mind you, that contract that he's yeah, at JT Sports, what's up, man? He's barely on the field. He played 10 games in 2 seasons. I mean, yeah, I don't know, man. I mean, if Jair wants to come in, if he wants to come in on like a team friendly situation, you know, 1 year, 2 mil, 3 mil. I mean, hey, you back in Charlotte, baby. You feel me? You back in Charlotte. You you doing your thing. I say yeah, go for it. Anything outside of that, anything that warrants more than that, I don't see it, man. I don't see it. I don't see the value in doing it. So we lost PvP. Yeah, yeah. My StreamYard be acting crazy, man. Um, yeah, I just don't know. Shout out to the real HH Entertainment for that super chat again. He said, "Go get Asante Samuel Jr." I mean, I'm cool with whatever's going to make sense money wise. Asante Samuel, he's not bad. He's a good player. Jair, when healthy, man, that sounds like JC, right? When healthy, he's good. Um, he's not healthy, but when he is, he's top five for sure. Let's get something that sounds like JC. And we just paid Mike Jackson. So, I mean, what are you guys looking to possibly spend to acquire him? Oh, this ain't boss. This ain't this PPP. What Panther Circle 87 talking about? Yeah, this Panthers Prime podcast. Shout out to Panther Circle 87. No, this is not 2020. This is Panthers Prime podcast. Shout out to though. Eternal 252, what's up? Man? He said our secondary now suck. Better hope pass rush works. Hey man, hey listen, I'm gonna be honest with you, man. I think the pass rush is going to work. I like what we have, especially watching them young guns on the I would say the addendum or the secondary portion of the blueprint. You know, I think that would probably be our best bet. You feel me? Our best bet in getting to the quarterback would be them young guns and just what we've done so far with the defensive line. Now, I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't understand. Um, I don't understand our safety position. Um, Meaning I don't know who's going to be starter, who's going to be secondary. Like we have a lot of unknowns right now in Carolina when it comes down to the back half. Do you guys trust JC and Mike Jackson? Mike Jackson played all right in that Atlanta game. Do y'all trust Chet? Answer that. Do y'all trust JC and Mike Jackson? Let me know. Because if you trust JC and Mike Jackson, if you trust them, then you don't go out there, you don't spend big money on acquiring, you know, possibly Jaire Alexander, who may want some money. Um, you kind of hang tight. You kind of hang tight and you hope and pray that that front seven get after the quarterback. Shout out to Will Robinson, man, for that super chat. He said, I think there are better options, but if he wants to sign, it should be a team friendly deal with an injury clause and heavily incentive base. Yeah, absolutely. And guys, real quick, man, if you're rocking with the channel, rocking with the content, make sure that you subscribe to Panthers Prime Podcast. I'm trying to reach 4,000 subs before the season starts. So help us reach that goal, all right? 4,000 subs before the season starts. Also, if you're rocking with the channel, rocking with the content, help us reach our goal today of $120 per live and subscriber love, subscriber donation. Cash App is Panthers Prime PPP. Venmo is Panthers Prime 1 as well. All right. So thank you, Will, for that super chat. He said, no, Mike is a slot cute. I wouldn't call him that, Jalen. He's a little bit more than just a slot guy. He's a little bit more than just a slot cornerback. You know, is he that dynamic shutdown corner? Is he a what's his name that used to play for Carolina? My boy, I see his face. Um, Golly, J No. Is he a Josh Norman? No. Is Mike Jackson a J.C. Horn? No, he's not. But I do like him. I do like him. I trust him. I trust him. I trust him. Said I trust them, just not the niggas behind. Hey, Mello, I trust Damani Richardson. I do. I kind of trust Damani Richardson. Yeah, I think he'll do good. Carolina might win 7. John, you stop that. Yeah, 9+ wins this season. What you talking about? Said I trust JC like Mike Jackson. I like Mike Jackson for 1 year and draft a cornerback next season. I like that idea. Richie Rich picks. What's up, yo? Jaire not going to the Panthers. Why you got him in the background? Because it's my podcast and I can do it, punk nigga. Yeah, that's why. Shout out to Eternal252 for that super chat. He said we don't trust him against teams with 2 or more route runners or speedy guys. We play a lot of teams with high level wide receivers. Okay, okay. What up, Uncle Leroy? What up, man? I'm sorry, Uncle Elroy. My bad. I read that all the way backwards. What up, Uncle Elroy? Good to see you, my brother. Good to see you, man. Yeah, Josh Norman. Mike a dog, man. Hey, listen, I like Mike a lot. I think that you guys aren't giving Mike. I don't think you. Oh well, yeah. You talking about the death pieces behind him? Okay, I see what you said. I thought you talking about literally like behind him, Mello, in the safety position. Now I feel you. I feel you. I feel you. Hey, Richie Rich, next comment needs to be a super chat. Yeah, next comment needs to be a super chat. Yeah, yeah. What team you from? Yeah, Richie Rich, what team you from? Richie Rich picks. What team you repping? Probably some sorry behind Bengals or trash Indianapolis Colts. Probably a Saints fan with your punk self. Yeah. Shout out to Richie Rich picks. Big Walt, what up, man? He said, can we always get said we could always get Bradbury again. Hey, Bradbury wouldn't be bad. I ain't gonna lie. Let me stop playing. I don't want no Bradbury, man. I do not want no Bradbury. But I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I don't really see any. For me, if I was Brent Tillis, I'm not running out there and I'm not running out there and spending all this draft capital on not draft capital. Golly, I still got draft in my mind. I'm not going out there and spending any extra money than what I need to, especially at the cornerback position with a guy to me who might still be injured, who uh who only has played 7 games this past season. Someone said 10 in the past 2 years. I don't know. I don't see it. Say Richie, a Tennessee fan. Oh, okay, all right, all right, all right. Shout out Richie. He a Tennessee fan. Shout out Richie. You know, we talk trash over here, Richie. Shout out to you. So yeah, I'm gonna drop the link, man. I want to hear y'all opinion. Y'all know mine's. I got a cause for pause right now when it comes down to Jaire. I've taken a step back from earlier. I'm not gonna lie. Earlier, I was very very excited. I'm not there right now. I'm just not. I'm not. Maybe I need to watch some film. Maybe maybe I need to watch some film and get my mind together a little bit when it comes down to Jaire and what he truly can offer. Let's see. Fam Bow Podcast says Jaire would be great for the Panthers if y'all could get him. I'm not a hater. I'm a Raiders fan. Shout out to the Raiders fans out there. I hope it's okay for me to be in here. Come on now, you know you good in here. Yeah, you good in here. Yeah, yeah. We talk our trash. Yeah, yeah. J2 Series 42 said keep the coast out y'all. Hey, we got everybody up in here today. We got everybody. Shout out to y'all, man. If y'all haven't subscribed to the channel, subscribe to the channel, man. We love to talk trash. We gonna talk trash about all y'all teams. All right, but it's all love, man. Everybody has an opinion. You come up on stage, hit the link, and voice your opinion. Said keep said keep the coast out y'all conversation. We ain't talking about itty bitty Bryce. We know that shit, baby. Hey man, let me tell you, man. Bryce Young gonna put he gonna put y'all on notice this year. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Bryce Young gonna put y'all on notice this year, man. Yeah, yeah. Shout out to Taylor Pollock, man, for that big time super chat. Said, preach PPP, keep speaking the truth. Hey, man, I appreciate you for your contributions, man. I really do. Guys, I'm going to put the actual. I know sometimes it may be a little difficult, you know, when I'm in this setting right here. I'm going to put the link to come on stage in my community section or inside the post section. So if you go there, this will be the last link I'm gonna write it here. Let's see, I'm gonna write right here. Should should Carolina sign Jaire Alexander link? All right, boom. It's there right now. Shout out to Jay. Hey man, I appreciate you, man. Say you love the content. I appreciate you, man. Tremel, what's up, yo? Said Bryce is going to fold like a cheap tent. All right, Tremel. All right, yeah. Yeah. Just like the sorry behind Indianapolis Colts with their wonderful quarterback. And just like you with Tyler Shaw. Y'all got some horrible quarterbacks. Y'all really do. Y'all really do. Ray McClown, oh yeah, just had him in the the fetal position. Yeah, we need better. Hey man, I ain't gonna lie to you. Um, I think that was just Evero's scheme. I'm gonna be honest with you. I think that this year with Dan Morgan really putting his stamp, second year as the GM, really put his stamp on his draft, and I'm not gonna lie, this defense is gonna change this year. I know many people don't believe that. We're still gonna run the 3-4, but this is gonna be a 3-4, um almost like how Minnesota runs like their defense. It's going to be a lot of flying around. It's going to be a lot of bodies up at the line of scrimmage. It's going to be a lot of looks. It's going to be a lot of, man, we don't know where it's coming from. You know, we don't know who's dropping back. It's going to be a lot of that this year. It's going to be a lot of stunts. It's going to be a lot of stuff that we haven't seen in Carolina that's going to happen this year. Just get ready for it. I know you probably don't believe me. Just like when I give my record prediction. Y'all gonna talk trash. But I don't care. I don't care. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Hold on. Let me show some love. Let me show some love. The man of the hour. Tri-State, what up, baby?
Yo,
Tri-State, talk to him, Tri-State.
Hey, just sometimes I'll be right. Sometimes,
Sometimes.
sometimes,
Yeah,
sometimes I'll be
sometimes.
right. Hey, no, but no, for real, bro. I really think the Panthers need to strongly consider this.
Why is
They
that
need to
though, Nick?
because the element of having him and JC outside, our pass rush wasn't, and granted, on paper, yes, our pass rush is better, right? But
Mm-hmm.
will it translate to the field? I don't know. I know having another corner out there who can, help get coverage sacks is going to benefit this defense. You know what I mean? Jaire, it's interesting with Jaire, bro. My brother's a Packers fan, so we spoke about this. When he was on the field for them, he's such a difference maker for them because they were able to line him up outside with Justin Jefferson, for example, man him up, no safety help over the top, and he's good. You leave him on island, he's good. With Justin Jefferson, I mean, I so you could look it up, dog. Like there's clips of him locking up Justin Jefferson, getting in Justin Jefferson's head, along with Amon-Ra St. Brown, along with Jordan Addison. This kid is a game changer. And
Game changer, huh?
him and JC together, man, that would be I know T. Cole gonna be in here at some point. And shout out to homie Reggie. Hope all is well with him. They both know what time it is if we got Jaire and JC on the outside. They
Nick,
share
Nick,
my same enthusiasm.
Nick, what do you say to this right here when I pull up his stats from last season?
So here's the thing with him, right? Xavier McKinney was second in the NFL in interceptions last year. He had 9, right?
Mm.
Jaire, in the first 6 weeks, when Jaire was on the field before he got hurt, Xavier McKinney got 5 of them. Why? Because he commanded so much respect that quarterbacks were like, I'm not throwing it Jaire's way. I'm gonna throw it somewhere else. And Xavier McKinney pounced on those opportunities and got turnovers. So you could see
Lord.
situations, for example, him on the field with JC. Where are you gonna throw it? You can't throw it outside. And
You're
now
gonna have to throw it
Ejiro,
inside.
Ejiro with his mind, you basically have the two thirds on the outside just covered. You know what I mean? You just gotta handle the inside, make sure your slot cornerback strong, and make sure he has help, and you
So
can go from
who we
there.
got at slot corner? Shaw Smith Wade?
I think Shaw Smith Wade is the nickel corner, but I've been
Mm.
saying it like if we don't pick up a corner, man, I don't be surprised to see a lot of Trayvon Moore at nickel corner this year at slot corner,
Mm. Nick,
and you
this
have Richardson.
Nicky, that.
what
And shout to Dougie. What's up, Doug?
up,
Yeah.
Dougie?
Man, that might be a little interesting there, Doug. I mean, Nick. Yeah, Morig at nickel.
For sure. Jair is one of those guys. His impact
Hmm.
doesn't show up on a stat sheet that much, bro. Like in his 4 game postseason career. I know it's only 4 games in the playoffs. He's only allowed 1 catch. He has more interceptions than catches allowed in the playoffs. So what does that tell me? When the lights are brightest, he comes to
He
play.
comes to play, Nick.
He comes to play. And
Yeah.
here's the other thing, PvP. Before my break ends, I got to go back to work. I hate it because I wanted to chop it up with you. Jair, damn, I just lost my train of thought, bro. Damn, I was about to hit y'all with something crazy right before I went back inside.
They go T
Oh,
Cole.
oh. What up,
Yo,
T Cole?
Yo.
what's
What up, T
happening,
Cole?
fellas?
What's
Chill,
good? What's
man.
good?
Chilling, man. What you thinking about Jair, man?
Man, I'm kind of torn in
I'm
between.
kind of torn too, T Cole. I'm kind of torn a little
Oh,
bit
that
Yeah,
right
that that was
now.
my last thing I was gonna say before inside. So it's kind of a full circle thing. The beginning of Jair's relationship shattering with the with the management in Green Bay started in Charlotte with that coin toss. Y'all remember with that coin toss thing where he
Yeah,
went out?
yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
He
That
was
was the
hyped. He was
beginning.
hyped to be playing at home.
That was what ruined the relationship in Green Bay when he went out for that coin toss in overtime.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I remember that. That's
Yep.
crazy.
That
Come
was the
on,
beginning. So how
we
crazy would it
want
be for a circle? He wanna come to the bank, bro, low
He
key. I
he
feel
he
like he
he,
wants to.
he he wants to come to Charlotte. He really
I think
does.
so. I think so, bro. I really think so.
to. I
I
like the
really think so.
player. I like how like what Nick said as far as about like he like the Dennis Rodman of NFL. Like he gonna be on you, like he gonna be on your ass, literally, like getting you out your
Yeah.
game, have you talking to him and trying to, get flags and shit like that. He is definitely a true lockdown corner. The
Yep.
only thing my issue is what is he gonna want as far as the contract, as far as like I was saying earlier, as far as like if we can get him on like an injury clause type shit to where he get hurt, we ain't got to pay him. Then shit, that's both. That's a win-win. As far as
Yeah,
that's
I would
my
make his
only
contract
issue. My
heavy
only issue
incentive
is
based.
yeah. My only issue is he was out 20 games the last 2 years. He missed 10 games 2 years in a row.
Hmm.
But what Nick, I do remember what Nick and his brother was saying one time was that some of those weren't real injuries. He just didn't want to play.
Yeah.
Mm.
Hmm. Because of the
So it
management
sounds like he wanted out of care out of Green
out of
Bay a
Green
long
Bay.
time ago.
Yeah,
Yes. Yes, because my brother was saying this last year. He was like, yo, we're going to end up cutting Jair. He said this last year. He's like, I
Mm.
know my team, we're going to end up cutting Jair. And lo and behold, that's what they did.
But they did.
yeah, because
Y'all see the cat. Y'all see the. Go ahead, T Cole.
I don't think that they can cut you like if you're actually like still injured unless they came up with a settlement like that. Like he couldn't for him to be able to sign off on that release as far as him being healthy, like because you got to take an exit physical, if that makes sense.
Okay.
So you got to take an exit physical to
I'll be
make
back,
sure that
fellas.
all right,
Okay.
Nick, good luck, bro. But yeah, you got to take an exit physical because it's like that's something that the players union have in place to where people they just can't send you on the road with with your ankle hanging off. You know what I'm saying?
I got
So
you.
so it's like he has to be able to pass the physical to be able to sign with another team. But as far as like his durability and if he'll get hurt again, we never know.
Yeah. So you're kind of torn because of it sounds like the same thing that I'm kind of torn with the amount of playing time in the past 2 years or even just last year and the money. I mean,
Correct.
it always comes down to those two things with some of these players. And listen, it's almost reminiscent of JC when we was talking about this contract extension. Well, at least for me now, for me, and it sounded like Brent Tillis had those same questions too because he said ultimately we decided to bet on JC. That doesn't sound like someone that's fully confident in JC Horn as far as the past history, but is confident in the fact that when he is healthy ain't nobody throwing to his side. So
Yeah, yeah, and
yeah,
it kind of set up good for us in the aspect of he was coming up on his 5th year, and when it was time to sign him, he happened to stay healthy that season. That why he
yeah,
before he was about to get signed. With Jair, just like he ain't really been healthy for a full season in like 3 years.
yeah. Now, okay, so let's play this. Let's play this real quick. Let's say Carolina does go ahead and pull the trigger, and they bring Jair here to Charlotte. Does he start over Mike Jackson immediately?
Oh hell yeah! They ain't no no, they ain't no discrepancy right there. Hell yeah! Instantly.
But he got a three. I think he got a 3 year deal, didn't he? A 2 or 3 year deal. Mike Jackson did.
He got a 2 year deal, but it won't nothing. Like I think they gave him like 5 million a year, 5-6 million a year. Like yeah, it ain't nothing to like they could cut him tomorrow and it ain't gonna hurt him really too much, bro.
God dang.
Yeah, they ain't really break him off. You remember they gave Jackson like 15 million a year,
Yeah,
and then they let Stephon walk.
yeah,
Yeah, they ain't even give him 15. Like I think he got like maybe six, like up to 6 or 7 with incentives or some shit like that. But yeah, they
mm,
ain't do shit. They ain't really do too much with Mike Jack.
yeah.
Not enough for them to to sit him down. Not enough for them not to sit him down if we get
Not to
saying
sit
somebody
him
that come
down.
out.
Yeah.
Yeah, if we get somebody of Jair's caliber.
Now that would be interesting if you put Mike Jackson in the slot. Let him play that him and Morrig.
Mm,
That'd
mm,
be interesting.
mm, I would say it would have to be matchup. Let him follow.
Talk to me.
Let him follow the guy with the least amount of wiggle. Because even though what I mean by wiggle, I mean by hips, and you know what I'm saying, he ain't gonna be able to cover Tank Dale or Tyreek Hill in the slot. No,
Okay.
there's too much space. Like in the slot, you're normally off the ball, and when you
Mm-hmm.
off the ball, it's your especially if you press, which we don't press that much, so I ain't really worried too much about that.
Oh, we gonna press this year. We gonna press like a goddamn iron. We gonna press this year.
But yeah, Mike Jack, you got to be used to playing that slot. Mike Jack don't play the slot. Like the slot is a whole different animal. It's almost like the quarterback of the team because the deep is like the calls are different and your spacing is different. So you ain't really got that much help unless well, like Nick was saying, if you got Jaire and that damn horn, you can help the whoever you can help the damn weak link. Like because that's all that Kansas City and Belichick did, bro. Well, let me rephrase that. That's what Belichick always done to Kansas City. Like they had the fast guy on Tyreek. I think his name Jonathan Jones. You number 31 for the Patriots. It used to be.
Mm-hmm.
They had him on Tyreek Hill with a safety over pressing him throw off the timing, and they had the safety over top. They would let Gilmore cover the number 2 by himself. No safety help. Gilmore, we got him all day long. Gilmore, you got him everywhere he go.
Mm-hmm.
And then they would double Hill and Kelsey the whole game. Like that shit used to be crazy to me how Bill Belichick be crafting those game plans week to week, bro. But that's this type of shit you can do when you got that's just with one lockdown. So
Yeah.
imagine if you got 2 lockdown corners to where you could double and help out everybody in the middle, say like the safeties and the nickel. But yeah, that's what Phil Snow and most recently that's what Phil Snow did when he had Jackson Henderson. You know Henderson played pretty good when you weren't taking them deep.
Yeah. When you play him close to the line of scrimmage, he was kind
We,
of decent, right?
yeah, like anything 15 yards and 20 yards or
Money.
less,
He
he
all
was
pro.
yeah. But soon as he had to turn his head to the quarterback, that nigga panic button city boy. Oh shit.
Hey, do you remember when we was playing against the New Orleans Saints and he had the guy covered up well, but he didn't want to get a doggone DPI, man. So he took his hands back and he caught the ball. I said,
He was
man,
like, see, I ain't touch him this time, man.
I
Get
ain't
the
touching
fuck
this
out
time,
of
but he
here.
caught the ball, nigga.
I
Yeah,
said,
boy.
yeah, it's over
I'd
for
have
my
took him in
guy
that
now,
porta
man.
potty and give him some old rib checks, man. Yeah.
But yeah, when we had those 3 like solid cover guys like that, man, it won't shit though. Cause that's when they would put Horn in the slot. Horn would follow whoever was going in the slot at that point in time, and they would just let Jackson and Henderson play the other 2 cats. So when you
Mm.
got dudes like that, Ravens do the same thing with Humphreys. He followed the person in the slot. He can play the slot like a motherfucker, but man, like you said, anything that's team friendly, you want them hometown cookout discount
Yeah, I mean, you
and
see
put
the
and
money
put it
we
there.
got right now.
Yeah,
You
like
know,
18, right?
18, 6, 8, 9 right now. I mean, I've been saying for the past couple of months now that we're gonna make 2 more free agency signings. I don't know if it was linebacker or if it was gonna be cornerback. But I know we're gonna make 2 more. So cornerback is a need. Outside of JC and Mike Jackson, you got Charles Smith Wade and shoot, who else we got? Let me
Yeah,
pull up
that's it. Shit,
They can't-
Bartholomew,
Oh yeah, Bartholomew, man. Good God Almighty.
Evans, like everybody trying to tell us they must like somebody on the roster. I'm like, shit, show me.
Show me, please show me. Please show
Because
me.
behind Mike Jack, I ain't really too confident right now.
Ain't nothing behind Mike Jackson. Ain't nothing back there. Bartholomew got little boy the last season of the last game of the season. Carolina Panthers depth chart. Let's go here.
Yeah, they like
Let's-
Evans, and the thing about Evans is he got starting film. He started for the Vikings for at least 10 games, I want to say.
Mm-hmm.
So he got experience, but I didn't watch him when he was with the Vikings. I remember when they drafted him because I could just remember like names of when you play Madden so much, you look at the roster so much, the names just stick out.
Yeah.
So he put him a lot of the teams I don't follow, I know they players just because of just all Madden most of the time because I
Uh-huh.
done seen the roster so many times. But yeah, I remember when they drafted Caleb. And he one of those long, tall, real tall dudes. But and we got two more undrafted free agents. I sent you the highlights of Cedric Thornton.
Yeah.
Yeah, he looked like he was about 6'3" on the damn film, but they got him at 6'1". But then there's another dude from a smaller school that shit look like he even taller than him. So I don't know. We'll see. But I do know that there's a lot of like everybody was talking about the talent that was in this draft, bro.
Mm-hmm.
There was a lot of draftable players that went in UDFAs, bro.
Yeah, it was.
Like I don't
Man, you
think
know
people
what?
do. You know what I'm
Bro, I
saying?
just saw a video of Efton Chisholm III, man, cooking at freaking Patriots training camp, bro.
Wow, he is a Patriot nigga too, bro.
Yeah,
That's he definitely he went to the right spot.
he went to the right spot, bro. They already saying he's the next Wes Welker, man.
Yeah,
They're
Chisholm,
already
he a
saying.
dog. He a dog, bro.
Yeah, man. And everybody was like, man, who's that dude, man? Y'all see, I hope next year. And I get so burnt out, T Cole, when it comes down where my boy Riz at. I don't know where Riz at. Probably up under a hole somewhere. Up under a hole.
Yeah, Red got
Uh
he got yeah, we got to find Red so he can vent.
yeah,
They don't crack them over the head over there on Uptown.
they did.
He gone to week one over. I said, ah. Matter of fact, it was your boy that you got the bet with. The dude that you got
What?
the bet with,
Oh yeah, 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 yeah,
he
yeah, yeah,
not
yeah.
put it on
Yeah,
his
hey,
top.
hey man, he said, boy, I get PPP up out here. I said, I don't care, do it.
Right.
He's like, nah, I like PPP. I was like, all right, yeah.
Yeah, it's all content, baby. You got the money. Go on and bless the channel.
Bless the channel. Yeah. Yeah. We'll see you later. Yeah.
I, I'll play the background.
Hello. Yeah. Yeah. That man just got him some money. Yeah. Shoot. But yeah, let me go back to this, man. So you like a Caleb Evans, right?
Eh, I ain't say
I
I ain't,
was-
I ain't say that.
so would you put Corey Thornton from what you've seen ahead of Bartholomew?
I would have to watch some real tape. I can't go off the highlights with him. I
Okay.
just know I just know like can't nobody really get away from him when he press.
Yeah, I don't know who this
But
nickelback is right here. Jack Henderson. He got to be. Yeah, he's undrafted guy, I think.
I think he a
Uh,
safety. He a white boy from Minnesota or something like that.
oh, really?
Yeah, I think he a safety slash nickel.
And MJ Devonshire. Don't know who that is.
Got him from the Raiders.
Still don't know who he is.
Yeah, he ain't. I don't know. I can't. It ain't nothing I can really tell you about him. It was
He
just
ain't hitting on nothing.
no, not right now. He ain't.
Okay, so they got Patrick Jones and DJ Warnham starting. Behind them, they got Scorton and Princely. Amari
What side they got scoring on?
scoring on the left.
Okay, with Big Fit. I mean, with Derek Brown.
Yeah, with Derek Brown. Wait, oh.
They got Derek Brown on the left or the right.
They got Derek Brown. Yeah, Derek Brown on the left. You're right. Yeah.
Okay,
Derek Brown on the left. Yeah, he on the left. Yeah, he on the left. I like Jacoby Windman, man. I like him.
bro. Windman is a dog.
He
He just
is,
he needs
bro.
some time. He needs some time. He played that one game he played. He was back there. He was hitting people in the backfield.
Uh-oh. There go Risby.
Yes, sir.
Oh, I was
What
finna
up,
say,
Kobe?
and I was finna say PvP. I was in the backstage for about 10 minutes.
My bad, man. I'm
You,
sorry,
you,
bro. My bad. I
hey, you
was on the
good?
other screen, man.
Hey, no, I was. Hey, Unc, I'm sorry to come in like this, but Unc had me mad this morning, bruh.
Why?
He kept saying, okay, he kept saying that Jaire Alexander, he just a big name. That he not. You feel me? That we just want a big name corner. I said he's actually good. Like, and he was arguing with me about it. And man, I said Jair Alexander when healthy. I said he better than he better than JC Horn when healthy. That's what I said.
Oh, wow. You gonna make
That's
that claim?
yeah, when healthy. Yeah.
T Cole, what you think?
I see what he's saying. I see what he's saying.
God damn, I see it too. God dang it.
I see
And
what
then
he's saying.
and look, they tried to gas. He tried to gaslight me. He was like, better than JC Horn, better than JC Horn. And I was like, yeah, he better. And, first of all, they tried to bring up injuries. JC Horn is just as much injury had just as much injuries as that nigga. Okay, but
Yeah.
when they both was healthy, he was shut down, locked down. He made Bryce look crazy. He got like, man, you remember that game PPP?
Yeah, I remember that game.
Man, when he picked Bryce off,
Yeah, I
boy,
remember that. I remember that game. That was one of Bryce Young's best games that season.
yeah, man. I be trying to tell him, bro. He might they be overrating our corners. I think a lot of people overrate our corners. Not JC Horn, but like Mike Jackson's and the Bartholomew's
Mike
and
Jack be getting torched, dog. God,
and
like
and
God
and, and I
dang.
tried to tell them Mike Jackson is not a first of all, I'm sorry to tell you, he not gonna be one of them people that's gonna put on that other side of the field, bro. He gonna get cooked. I done seen it. I said we need another outside corner, bro.
You know
And
what
they
I
was
was
looking at me crazy.
You know what I was telling PPP? He does better on guys like Marvin Harrison and Mike Evans and guys like that. When we played that dude for the Raiders that took him deep. If you remember, everybody that took him deep was short, fast guys. And that's what I see y'all be clowning Howard when Howard say he too slow. They need to move him to safety. Like I don't think we need to move him to safety with us and let him play safety for us. But I see what Howard mean when he say he feel like he too slow. Like when you're constructing your team, if like you on Madden or you're a GM for a real team, you know, like 4-6, a 4-6 cornerback can't play for me. And some GMs feel like that because of the scheme. Or a 4-7 receiver. Like we ain't even gonna look at you. Type,
Yep.
you know what I'm saying? Because
Yep.
because you have to be able to run in this day and age and to be able to cover these guys.
Hey.
So I think that's his only downfall is when they have him on those little, those quick receivers that can take him deep, and it's like
Yeah.
his hips too tight for him
Hey.
to open up and really and run with him. Like he'll
Hey.
catch up and be like an inch short. He'll try to punch the ball out. Like
Yeah. Yeah.
he be like an inch too late.
My thing with Michael Jackson is my value that I seen in Michael Jackson was always in the run game. He was always a physical corner in the run game. He was
Yeah,
never
and
scared to come
versus
up.
and pressing at the line a little bit of times they
Yeah,
reduce press.
that's where I seen him at his strongest at, not in coverage. I feel like, hey, if
Now
we can get Jair
he
on the
did
other
had
side,
oh
bro,
yeah,
we
shit.
winning 10 games if
We
they
win in the
help if they
division
stay
if we get
healthy.
Jair.
If they stay healthy,
Yeah, you ain't got nowhere to go with the ball, bro, because
and
they
plus
going
that's more depth. We don't have no real depth at corner, bro.
at
No, we
all.
don't.
See,
Like, come on, bro.
That's what Melo was trying to tell like,
And they was
and
trying
Unc
to
was saying,
gaslight Melo. They were trying to gaslight me
yeah,
and Melo, talking about we
yeah,
just
you
wanted
was,
him
uh,
cause he
uh,
a name. No, nigga, he got it's a reason he got a name. Cause he play good.
He's a
yeah.
two-time All-Pro.
Yeah, bro. Thank Nick. Nick. You would,
He just
bro.
not a name, dog. You feel me? You don't become a two-time All-Pro by your name.
Hey, Hey Nick, I was trying to tell them, bro, and they was trying to gaslight me like he's just a name. I'm like, no,
Yeah,
bro.
they
And
don't watch enough, bro.
hey,
Look,
look. You want to know what they told me? They said, you just want to get a name? Go get Eli Apple. I was like, boy,
yo, yo,
I
listen,
left the. Hey, look. I left the panel so fast. I was
Yo,
like,
don't
man, I'm
ever
not
call
doing
that
this.
nigga name ever again,
yo,
boy.
Kobe. Here's the thing with that, right? So my brother's a Packers fan. The Packers are completely two different teams when he's on and off the field. He's so good and so versatile that in instances against Minnesota, they would have him manned up on the outside with Justin Jefferson, one on one, no safety help over the top, and the rest of the defense is playing zone, and he's one on one out there, and they're trusting him with Justin Jefferson.
Exactly,
You
bro.
feel me? That's not a name, dog. You feel me? Like he's with the shits completely.
That man's a great corner, bro. And then when they tried to debate his health, I'm like, hey, debate against JC. When we was debating who was better when healthy, I was like, hey, look at the
Listen,
health.
I love JC. Healthy Jaire is a top three corner in the league, bro.
Thank
There's
you,
no
bro.
weakness in the game. He could play man, he could play zone, he could
He could
tackle,
press.
he could press, he can do everything. He
Hey, he'll come.
travels.
He'll come up and make a
He
tackle
I've
too.
seen I've seen him be on the outside against Jamison Williams and then cover Amon Ra in the slot the next play. Bro, those types of corners don't they're not in the league no more.
Well,
He's the last of a dying breed.
we can't pretend like JC can't do it though.
We no, you're right.
No, he can't. It's just he's better. The Jair. He's more all around better.
He
I,
is, bro. I hate
I,
to say it, and I love J.C. Horn, but he is. He is
I
better. I
listen.
mean, two-time All-Pro speaks
I'm
for
not
itself.
gonna deny that fact. But what I will say is this: JC is younger, right? Not saying Jair is old, but
Yeah.
JC is younger. Um, Evero needs to allow JC to do those things for us to see if he's on par or better than Jair at those things. And if Jair comes to this team, will Evero allow Jair to do the things that y'all are highlighting that he does well
He
or at an
has
elite
to.
level?
No, but the thing is, it's not like we're trading JC to get
No, no,
Jair.
no.
We're
I
trying to
know,
get
shooter.
both. Yeah,
I
yeah,
know.
yeah. And that's what I was trying to tell people. Like, we're not just shipping away JC. I'm like, we're trying to
Oh
get
no,
both to lock
yeah,
down
JC
both
still
sides
the
of the
future.
field.
JC still the future now.
And hold up, let's be serious. I don't watch JC Horn get cooked by Mike Evans, bruh. I'm tired of seeing that nigga go off.
No,
Um,
but hold on, Kobe. At the same time, yeah, Mike Evans is the type of dude he gonna get anyone. But
Yeah, Mike Evans
JC,
gonna cook everybody.
but I saw JC week 18 2 years ago. He locked up Mike Evans, and Unc was there. Shout out,
oh yeah,
you
yeah,
feel
yeah.
me?
He did.
Unc
Hey,
was
he
there,
did
and I
lock.
remember
Oh
Unc
yeah,
saying
week
he had him in
18.
a
You right,
straight
Nick. You
jacket.
right.
He had him in a
Hey, he
straight
did.
jacket, bro. And I
You
remember
right.
Unc
I
saying
remember
it on
that.
his live. He's like, bruh, he was like, that motherfucker JC Horn had him locked up. You feel me? And he did.
Hmm.
I think he only
He
had like two
did.
catches that game.
Nick, I was there. That deep ball, it was like he had safety help over the top, and Baker Mayfield could not hit him to save his life, man. Couldn't help him.
Yep.
Couldn't get the ball to him,
Hey,
man.
hey, we
JC
need
had that
death for
dude locked
that.
up.
Hey, imagine JC on one side and Jair on
Stop, bro.
another.
Stop. We win in the division with
Come on,
Jair.
hey Nick,
And real
come on.
quick, T Cole, when I got off before, when we were talking about contracts, I would make it heavily incentive based where it's like, yo, we'll give you a base salary of X amount of dollars, but if you play 85% of the games, you'll get this much amount of dollars. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, that's definitely gonna be in there. It's definitely gonna be
Yeah.
an injury
Yeah,
clause.
definitely gonna be in there.
Uh-huh.
Hey,
Hey,
hold
I
on.
like
What's
that.
what's what's SC Panther boy talking about? Evero has been forced to change his defensive scheme. Who said
No, he
that?
hasn't.
That's some kind of report that somebody had. I don't know what the source was though. I ain't even read it. You know.
He's
Yeah, I
not.
don't know about that.
Yeah, I don't know about that either.
What was I? What was I? But I was finna say something.
That
Oh
is
yeah,
Evero's
yeah.
defense. He
And
ain't changing shit.
yeah, and the last thing about that argument I had, man, I had a whole lot of other people talking about if that's the case, we'll rather have Ramsey. We'll rather have Ramsey. Bruh. Ramsey is washed if niggas did not know. He overrated. I'm sorry. And I'm pretty sure he coming with a first of all, we would have to trade for him. Second of all, we had to pay him $30 million. I'm pretty sure that's his contract, something like that. It's something along the lines of that. But
Yeah, he ain't. Yeah,
give me Jaire.
yeah,
Yeah,
he
give me
one of
Jair
those.
over
Yeah, he
Ramsey.
one of those risk reward dudes. Like he gamble in big moments.
I seen him
Like
get cooked.
High
Antonio
risk,
Brown.
low
I
Like
reward.
hey look,
when you hear other receivers, they tell you that they take him deep first play. Like that's how they treat. That's how they treat him. Like you got to get it. When you get in his head, you go at him off the rip. Like you got him. Antonio Brown, like a lot of those outspoken receivers, like they were like, oh yeah, we going at him first play.
man, I remember seeing Ramsey get cooked that whole what was it, 22 playoffs when they won the Super Bowl.
Against the Bucks. Tom Brady and
Man,
Evans cooked it at the
I
last
seen
play of the game. I
I
think it
seen
was.
that. No, it wasn't even just that game. It was all the way in the playoffs. Bro, I'm talking about every game in the playoffs. That nigga was getting cooked, bro.
I'm not gonna lie, and I've always been a big fan of Jalen Ramsey, but living in the tri-state and having mad Jet fans as family members, Garrett Wilson was killing him last year, bro. Like killing him. Like Jalen Ramsey could not cover that man, bro. Jalen Ramsey was he was getting cooked at the line, cooked.
He overrated, man. They still try to talk about him
But
like he the
have y'all
best
heard
quarterback.
about Jermaine Pratt though? The Bengals
Yeah,
cut
yeah,
Jermaine Pratt too.
yeah, yeah. They
Yep,
let him
yep.
go, Nick. They let him
That's
go.
another interesting one. Cause no funny shit.
I like
If we
him.
had Jermaine Pratt on this team, he's the best linebacker on our team, bro. He's better
I
than
like.
Wallace, Jewell, Roseboom, all of them.
Yep,
Yeah,
I like
but
it.
I mean, listen, I understand us as Panthers fans, we want all of the players that get
We want
released.
everybody,
We want
Riz.
everybody. I understand, right? Now let me be the voice of reason, goddammit. So
Go ahead, cause you can't say too much anywhere else, Riz. You can say.
hey, well look, shout out to that whole ass nigga trying to cancel every Panther fan. I ain't gonna say his name, but that nigga a bitch.
Hey, this nigga, and he gonna want to say his name. He gonna pop up like the what's his name?
Can't
Like the
Like
Candy
goddamn
Man.
Like the
Kool-Aid
Candy
man.
Man. He gonna pop like the Candy Man. He
Hey,
say his
hey,
name.
look, if he want to come on here and support PPP channel, by all means, support my brother.
Hey
But
Riz, we'll still be cool on Twitter.
oh, you already know I'm still fuck with you, PPP, and I'm still whoop that ass and bang. But fuck that nigga.
Hey,
But
Riz. Hey, the game on right now, Riz. What's up?
hey, look, I'm down bad right now, PPP. I'm under the weather, as you can
Oh man, what they
tell.
gotta do with
What you
your
want to do,
hands?
PPP?
Man, look.
Shooter,
I'm
what
not
you wanna
all the way
do?
there. Look,
Oh,
the
oh yeah.
playbook won't be working right now.
Let me load up.
Hey, shooter, I already beat you to the punch. Go ahead, Riz.
But let me be the voice of reason. Look, we got Trevin Wallace, right? They want to give him the keys. We got Josie Jewell. He showed us something in the second half of the season, I think, because those first couple of games was rough for your boy. He was slow footed. His reactions was slow. His reads were like a half step slow, and it wasn't until like I want to say maybe 4 games after Shaq got hurt that he
Mm-hmm.
started showing something. So I
Something.
think they believe in him. Then you got your boy from South Carolina, Bam Martin Scott. They like him.
You like him?
I like him, but I really like the Oos dude. I want to
Oh
see what
yeah,
he got.
you talking about Tua.
Yeah, I like him.
I like
I
him
like
too.
his tape, man. I just like his makeup as a player.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, and he actually went to USC coming out.
Mm-hmm.
But they didn't give him no playing time, so you know that he went in the transfer portal. So that let you know his pedigree if he went to USC.
Absolutely, Tico.
Oh, I didn't know that, Tico.
He's a dog, PPP. He's a dog. Now, like and again, I get it. It's tantalizing, Jermaine Pratt. There's a reason
Tantalizing.
why
What you
the
talking
Bengals
tantalizing?
it's tantalizing to sign him, right? But there's a reason why the Bengals, who had a porous defense as well as we did, just not that worse than ours, released him. You know what I'm saying? Like, it, listen, every big name isn't always a fit
Try to
for
find
our
something in this.
team, our scheme, and just the trajectory that we're going into as a culture. Uh, can we all agree to that?
Yeah, for the most part, yeah. I mean,
That's
is
true,
there?
but not that's true, but not in this case. Jair fits what we want to
I'm
do.
not talking about Jair though.
Oh, you're just saying in general. Word, I
I'm just
got you.
saying Jermaine Pratt. That's
Oh, okay,
yeah,
got you.
like I understand we still have
Nah, yeah, for sure,
a,
bro. I mean,
a
since he plays a 4-3 defense, you know what I mean? It's different. You
exactly.
know, yeah, you know this like me, bro. 4-3 and 3-4 are two completely different schemes.
Completely different schemes.
Yeah.
And so like I don't know off the top of my head what his coverage grades are looking like as a linebacker, but that was basically one of our weakest links. I mean, we already tackled the run defense head on this offseason and in the draft. And so I'm excited to see what it looks like actually on the field against other competition,
Mhm.
but it's the coverage aspect that leaves a lot to be desired. And I think Trevin Wallace will succeed in that portion of it. So that's
Mhm.
why I think Dan Morgan and Dave Canales and Jairo Evero is big on him, which is why I don't think we're going to go after Jermaine Pratt.
Okay.
That's just my opinion on it.
All right, real quick. Gas Radio Zipski, what's up, yo?
What's happening? What's happening? What's happening?
Who? Hey, do I know you?
Yeah, you know me. This Dre.
It's
My
all,
voice
oh,
fucked
what
up
up,
right now.
Dre? What up, man?
Yeah, my voice a little fucked up right now,
Yeah.
but
Talk
I'm
to us,
here.
man. How you feel about Jair? You want Jair here in Charlotte, man?
I think that would be an instant upgrade to our defense.
Mm.
An
Mm.
instant upgrade. Hey, I heard what Shooter was saying, and shit, I gotta agree with bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think he's just a name either. I think that boy real good. He real
Yeah.
good.
Yeah. I mean, okay, so what so if you're Dan Morgan, what would you spend to what would you give him?
To be honest with you, I'm not. What's like what would he go for on the market? I really don't know. I really don't know because I
Oh, I
know
know
he's
he was
good, but
owed
he do.
27 million in his over the next 2 years to finish out his contract.
So
I would
27
do I
million
would
over
do what
two
Nick
years.
said, the incentive base, and give him like, I forgot what the number Nick said. But it wouldn't be nothing real high, nothing like that.
Shit, I give it to his ass. The
No,
fuck.
if whoever signs Jair only has to pay him 607, they only owe him 670,000. Green Bay pays him everything. It's just we got to pay him the roster bonus and then whatever contract we want to give him. So he's not coming with a crazy amount of baggage if you want to
Yeah.
get him.
So like
I'd pay
Ramsey,
him.
he
I'd
come
pay
with
him in a
crazy
heartbeat.
baggage.
Fuck that. I'd pay him in a heartbeat.
Facts. Instant upgrade, bruh.
Instant upgrade, bro.
You, you
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Hell yeah.
I
Well,
mean,
I
I
mean,
understand people. I understand people being skeptical on it, but here's my thing: you have JC and Jair. You cannot name me a better pair of cornerbacks in the league, bro. You can't name me a better 1-2 corner
Hey,
room
I ain't
in the
gonna lie,
league.
Nick. You right, Nick. I ain't
In
gonna
the
lie.
league, you're not. You just
Yeah,
can't.
Yeah.
yeah.
As I just put one up on Shooter's top just now.
hey, PvP, you see how my nigga slowed down?
Hey, I saw that and I
I
and
was
I
like,
threw it right
bro,
over the
what's
top.
going on? Hey,
Right over the top.
nah, that was weird. I don't know about that.
I mean, but with all this Jair Alexander talk, Jalen Ramsey rumors, I still believe in Charles Smith Wade. I think I'm one of the I think I'm
How?
one of the only ones.
How do you believe in
I
him if
like
you
Shaw
haven't
Smith
seen
Wade,
him?
just not
Listen,
yet.
PPP. The kid got
What do
potential.
you? What do
He
you,
has great
Riz?
ball
What do you
skills,
think that'll
bro.
do? What do you think that'll do to him in a long term? Having not only, you know what I'm saying, J.C. Horn in the room, but a Jair
Jair.
in the room
Yeah,
too.
to learn from them, bro.
Yeah,
What
man.
Facts.
I think listen, I think y'all got me misunderstood. I'm not against signing Jair Alexander, right? All I'm saying is I still believe in Charles Smith Wade, and I would understand if they took the route of not signing him and just playing the young guys. That because I think that's where it's headed. That's just
Hey, hey,
I could
Rich.
be completely wrong, but
Hey,
I
Rich.
think that's
Oh,
where it's
my fault.
going.
I would agree with you, but I ain't gonna lie. When you get that type of talent, that's the difference between winning and not winning the division, bro.
Mm.
Yeah, see the thing is,
Yeah, running the
That's
they
the
want to
playoffs
keep
and
important
they
factor.
shit.
want to keep Chow at the nickel spot.
Yeah, exactly, T Cole.
Yeah.
So
Exactly.
I like Chow at the nickel, and I don't really know what he gonna turn out to be, but he definitely is promising. But you don't let that stop you, and even Dan Morgan will tell you that we're gonna get this team better if we have to. You know, if he comes in, if he's better than the guy we bring in, and of course you play who's better, but like we bring somebody in that's proven with a good contract and it's good on both sides, then we can't really be mad at that. The thing is, we don't know who they like and what they see in practice and shit like that. But I do know that they have people watching the waiver wire, and it's going to be conversations brought up about anybody that hits the wire. But the thing is we don't know how they feel about them. Like Riz was saying, we don't know if they feel like they're a cultural fit, a scheme fit, if they like them, if they don't like them, if So that's just the thing. Like they're always looking to upgrade this team, but we just don't know how they feel about these players when they get released. And then that's the only thing. So like Scott Fitterer said, we're gonna be in on every deal, but if
Hmm.
if it makes sense is the question.
Yeah.
Okay, yo. So this is a name that Nick brought up a couple times. Also, Asante Samuel Jr. What's your thoughts on him?
I like him.
I like
I,
him. He a dog.
I
He a
look
dog.
at
He's
him
more of a
more as a
nickel corner
slot.
though.
Yeah, like he's more of a slot corner, if anything.
And, yeah, I mean he about 6 feet. He right on the edge. I mean, Horn and Jackson is only 6'1".
Yeah, but he light in the ass, Tico.
Yeah,
I think he like
he is like
185, bro.
ass.
He like 185, bro. No
Yeah,
funny shit.
he definitely. That's what. See, like the first time, even the first time when he hit the market, and people kept bringing up his name, I said he
Whoa.
don't fit. He don't fit what EJ like as far as the build. That's the first thing I said, but everybody just scraped over that because of how good he is. So
Hmm.
I mean, I just left it alone. But he definitely not somebody that they would choose to play outside.
True. And then we got to think free agency has come and gone, even though free agency is still going on. The draft has come and gone. June 1st has come and gone, and he's still sitting there and, just able to be signed by anybody, and nobody's signing him. So there's a reason. There's a reason why most of these players are just still sitting there. Kind of like Hunter Renfro last year when nobody wanted him.
Nah, Hunter Renfro is going through some medical
Hey,
stuff,
Riz, I'm
man.
about to
That ain't
block you.
that
You
ain't
gotta
right.
stop that,
That ain't
Riz.
right.
You was
That ain't
doing
right.
good, Riz.
What's up with Riz, bro?
Hey, I do.
What
Hey,
was wrong with
Come
him?
on, bro.
it
That
took
man
him a
Hunter Renfro
while.
was going through some. That man was 150 pounds, man. That man was going through it last
Yeah,
year.
going through life, and you
Yeah,
talking
bro.
Yeah,
about
bro.
Yeah, yeah, he had Cheerios growing off his back. That's what he
Man,
had.
you crazy. Yo, this fucking guy, bro. This guy.
yeah,
This
Riz
nigga
ain't no
Riz,
good.
man.
He ain't no good.
Oh man.
Hey, what we need to do is restructure Big Robert Hunt and extend Taylor Moton. That'll give us enough money to get Jaire and Jermaine Pratt. And then we go into the Super Bowl, you heard?
Yeah, but Brandon Phillips doing that. It's looking like they try to clear Tebow's contract completely off the books.
Yeah,
Yeah,
nah,
it
Timo
is.
probably gone. Yeah,
I
he
I
mean,
probably
mean,
he
gone.
might come back,
it's
but
about time though.
not at that contract that he got.
Yeah, the fact that they letting that 31 just sit there like that, I
Just
don't know if
sit
that.
there. Just,
Yeah,
just,
I
just sit
don't.
there, T Cole. I mean, it's just sitting there.
Yeah, Morgan was like, "Nah, we good. We good with that 31." But, all right.
Yeah, because we gotta. Honestly, I think what we need to start doing, as much as I want to look forward to the season coming up, we gotta start projecting the free agent class of next offseason. Because
Nah,
Oh, they.
it's too early, Riz.
Oh
but
no, they definitely already doing that.
I
It's
think
too
that
early, yo.
no,
They definitely doing that PPP.
but this
Like
is my
us for
thing.
fans, of course, but Brad Tillers and Dan
Yeah,
Morgan,
yeah,
for sure.
exactly. Like
Wow,
we
man,
gotta see who can potentially be free because this is
God
why
damn.
That's the only way you can do it. Think about if you was doing your books, if you was an accountant PPP, and you got to project on what's going to, what your profits and your losses going to be throughout the year, right?
yeah,
So say when you got a cap that you're dealing with each year, when you resign guys, that's why like if you notice in Matt and when it's time to resign guys, your big contract guys, they want one player they want you to do for 5, the next player they want you to do for 4, and another one you
yeah.
got to do for 3 because you don't want all of them hitting at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
So they have to project who's who's coming up to get paid, so they'll know. Okay, well we need to sign him for 3 years because we don't want Bryce and Tech's contract coming up at the same time.
Well, no, I understand that.
that's why Icky is about to get paid.
No, I don't know about that. Shout out to Eternal 252 for that super chat. He said we can get Blackman and Alexander. Ooh, cut Nick Scott.
Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, we
don't
Don't
get my hopes up like that.
I hope you don't, but I don't know if we gonna get both of them though.
Yeah, getting both of them. That's insane. I don't know about that.
Yeah.
Nah,
Yeah.
not with 18, not with 18.7.
Right. Somebody ain't getting no money.
I think our right tackle of the future is not on the roster currently.
He's
All
not.
right, tackle. He probably is not.
Nope.
Hey, we'll get him next draft.
He getting drafted next year.
Prime, check your phone. Look at what I just sent you, bro.
Okay, hold on quick.
I also think we drafted a
Definitely pull it up if you
linebacker
can.
next year.
Oh, I'm in the game with Shooter. I won't be able to pull it up.
I'll read it to y'all. Jaire Alexander in 2 playoff games, his last 6 targets, 3 passes deflected, 2 interceptions, 1 reception allowed, and the 1 reception allowed was a negative 4-yard gain. Bruh, bruh,
That's
That's
crazy.
lockdown.
that
That's
is
as good as it gets.
lockdown.
That's as good as it gets. But I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah, bro. The
Yeah.
1 catch he allowed was for negative yards.
Man, I
That's
can't
crazy.
stand him.
I mean,
And he a
got
very smart player too. He's
cornerback,
smart, bro.
and there's going to be competition for him. I mean, I get it. He's a Carolina guy, so of course that right there gives us a leg up on things. But the feeling has to be mutual. You know what I'm saying? We
Gotta
got
be.
on him too.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's
Oh my God.
Yeah, you was a little bit over pursuing him. Was pursuing this a little bit too much there, Kobe. But it's all good.
I just don't want us to get
Ah,
like I get it. Don't be like I was with Mason Graham or PPP was with Mike Diddy.
yeah,
You-
you watch your mouth, all right?
Jeez.
That's why you be getting blocked, Riz. That's why you getting blocked right there.
Hey, look, that's fine. I mean, if they too soft to take my opinions, then by all means, more power to them. Spend their money how they spend it.
Hey, shout out to my boy Tar Heel Kev, man, for that big time. No, I'm sorry, not super chat. Becoming a member, man. Let me drop a bomb for that. Yeah, let me drop a bomb for that real quick. All right. Okay, cool. 2-minute warning. I was about to whoop Kobe behind just now. Hey man, also man, if y'all rocking with the channel, rocking with the content, man, help us reach that goal, man, of 120 per live in subscriber donation and subscriber loves to the Cash App. Cash App is Panthers Prime PPP. Venmo is Panthers Prime 1. Also, man, become a member. We're trying to hit 4,000 not member. We're trying to hit 4,000 subs before the season start. We have 35. I know we can get 400, 500 more subs before that time period. So help us reach that goal, all right?
And I'm gonna spend a block back on my point that I was making about why they wasn't touching Timo's contract. Now I know y'all don't want to hear it. I know y'all do not
You
want
better not say nothing about doggone Blackshear.
the PPP. Blackshear is a
Yeah, let me let him down right now. Go ahead, y'all.
And I think what he was going to say about Moten is I think he's gone after this year.
Blackshear is an ant to this conversation.
Yeah, you watch your goddamn
He's
mouth.
insignificant.
You watch your goddamn mouth. That's
He
what you
get
do.
cut. That's just the penny to the gold pot.
Yeah, okay.
That's a leprechaun in the hood. But
Yeah, okay.
so they are gearing up. I'm gonna say this.
Why Red's lying?
They are gearing up to extend Bryce and Icky. I'm telling you right now.
You think so?
I
Yeah,
think
yeah, I agree.
they are gearing up because first Bryce is getting when I say Bryce is getting the bag, god damn it, he's getting the bag. The whole bag. They just going to drop it right on his lap. No diddy. With a fucking
You better play.
Uh-oh,
Perform this year if you want to get
Howie.
that. Come on, Howie. Share my same enthusiasm, Howie.
What up,
But
Howie?
I know what Howie gonna say. He gonna say he
What
hurt.
up, Howie?
Nah,
Howie,
Howard
talk to
want
me,
him.
Howie.
Howard want him.
Howie, you want Jaire, Howie? On the Panthers?
How y'all fellas doing, man?
What's
I'm
up,
chilling.
Howie?
What about? What's
Howie,
up, man?
you
How
want Jaire
y'all?
Alexander on the
Y'all
Panthers, man?
Nope, absolutely not.
What's wrong with Howard's phone?
Let me tell you. Oh, hold up. Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Now, Howard.
Well, boy got that old Metro PC1.
Can you hear me now?
Heck no.
Good.
Y'all can't hear me?
Yeah, we got you. We got you now. I'm just playing with you.
Oh. I'm
Oh.
gonna tell you why. Hold up.
God dang, Howard, what you got going on?
I'm trying to get my audio right. That's all. I'm just going in
you
and out
good
because
now.
I'm
We
trying to
got
get
you
it.
now, boss.
Okay. Listen. No, because I'm gonna tell you something. He injured now. He's injured. Y'all do know that,
Yes,
right?
sir.
Oh, okay. We don't need none of that. No. Keep away from that. Stay the hell away from that.
Howard is a
I don't
hard
care
person
about
to
them damn
please,
stats from
boy.
last year. None of that. I don't care nothing about it. Stay the hell away from that. No.
He didn't want to be in Green Bay, Howie.
Yeah, he don't want to be in there because
ever since
you know
what
what?
happened
You
in
know why he don't want to
Carolina.
be there? You know why he don't want to be there? Because Green Bay don't want to pay his ass.
No.
Tell the whole truth.
No. What happened was they paid him, and that incident that happened in Charlotte when he went out for the coin toss and he wasn't a captain, they suspended him, and that shattered the relationship with the front office. And since then,
He want more money.
he basically just said fuck them after that.
Yeah, he want more money. He want more money, dog. He ain't
I
getting
mean,
it. He ain't getting it here neither.
we
He ain't getting
need
it here
his
neither.
type of personality to mesh with JC in the backfield. I will say that.
We should have drafted a goddamn cornerback. That's the problem.
Very well.
Yeah.
We should have drafted a cornerback. Why didn't we draft a cornerback?
Maybe they have an idea. Maybe they got to play for maybe Jaire or Jalen Ramsey
Man, they didn't.
or
Man, the hell
Denzel
with Jaire,
Ward or
man.
Greg Newsome.
I'm tired of
There's
these
a lot of
washed up ass. I'm tired of these type of players coming on our squad. We don't need
Jaire
that
washed
shit.
up. He's 28 years old. He's a
I
two-time
said
All-Pro. He's locked
I didn't
down
mean
some of
it.
the best wide
I
receivers in the
shouldn't say
league.
washed up. But listen, when are you going to learn your lesson, Nick? We don't need those type of players on this squad.
So we need Mike Jack out there instead,
No,
huh?
man, Mike Jack should be a goddamn safety. That's what he should be.
I already told you he don't like Mike Jack.
We drafted a safety, Howard.
Mike Jackson should be a safety. Okay.
And then if he's a safety, who do we have at corner?
Okay, we should have drafted a cornerback.
But we haven't, Howie. So we have to go with what we have now, with the
Yeah, but
situation
why
we
don't
got
we
now,
see?
dog.
Listen, when are we going to learn our lesson with these type of guys? Y'all want to go after these guys? They just ain't going to mess with Carolina because they're too over whatever. They're full of themselves. We don't need that on the squad, dog. I'm telling you.
What makes you say Jaire's full of himself?
Yes.
Why?
Mellow.
Full of himself. Okay.
Everybody, check your fridge if you're missing a pack of hot dogs.
What up, fellas?
Y'all want to jump on everything y'all see out there. It's reasons why he ain't on that other team, man.
Listen to Howard sounding like me.
Like, I ain't fuck him. Fuck Jaire. Nah, we don't need that. No.
Yeah, they tried to offer him a 1 year. They tried to rework his contract for 1 year, and
You're right. He didn't want it.
he declined it.
He declined it. He don't want.
Who you
They
talking
ain't
about?
giving him enough.
Who are you talking about?
That's why they decided to release. They offered because
Jaire.
they ain't really. Yeah, Jaire. They was the mini camp start tomorrow, so they was trying to offer him a 1 year restructure, and he declined it.
Damn.
Which they probably knew he was gonna do anyway. They was just trying to, that sometimes they'll lowball you, knowing that you gonna reject it, just so they won't, have that little reason where, well, we try to give him some, he ain't want it.
Dude. Yeah, there's just no way I feel comfortable going into the season with the cornerback room that we have. Sorry, I'm just not comfortable with it. Because I know it's the NFL at the end of the day. There's injuries, people will miss games, and God forbid J.C. Horn or Mike Jack have to miss a couple games or half the season or something like that. We're gonna be in trouble. I'm telling y'all right now.
Hey, they tried to gaslight you, man.
Oh yeah, they did.
Facts, Mello.
I
What? God
don't know what I was
forbid.
talking about.
God forbid J.C. Horn goes down. Then
Oh,
what?
we're gonna be in trouble.
We gonna be
Big
cooked.
trouble.
We gonna go.
Big
We gonna
trouble.
have the worst secondary in the NFL if J.C. Horn goes
So
down.
what if
The
Jaire
worst.
and JC?
Quarterbacks are gonna have career days against the Panthers.
What if
Career
Jaire
days.
and
You want a
JC?
career day? Play against the Panthers without J.C. Horn. You gonna throw for 300.
I mean, they were
God,
having
and we
career
played some
days
good
all
wide
last
receivers this year
season.
too, bro. We played some great wide receivers.
And great tandems, bro. We gotta play Puka and
Yeah, that
Devontae,
too. That too.
CD and Pickens. We gotta play the Bucks
Mhm.
twice. We gotta play
But the
Atlanta twice.
Bucks got Ibuka and Tez Johnson.
And they got Jalen McMillan, Mike Evans, and Godwin. We
Yeah,
need all
but
the corners in the world against
I
them.
think we kind of like over exaggerate.
Buffalo is a high-powered offense who throw the hell out the ball. Green Bay
it's
too.
not flag football though. They got a defensive line they got to worry about in front of them before they can even get the ball.
Seahawks got JSN and Cooper Kupp. Y'all confident in Mike Jackson stopping Cooper Kupp? Not me.
Not confident in
Cooper Kupp gonna route the hell out of him.
I guess they are. They saying we don't need no corners.
Yeah, well, we need corners, Mello.
I don't want to see that. I don't want to see that.
Big Turk and Big Grizzly coming back with Big Bobby Brown in the middle. And we got
we hope so, Riz. We hope so.
And Princely.
We hope so.
And DJ Wanda.
Well, that's the thing. Anybody should be able to cover for 2.7 seconds.
And Uncle Pat Jones in the Bayou.
Once that 3 second mark hit, that's when you need some dogs out there.
Yeah, the D line helps the cornerbacks out, but y'all know who our defensive coordinator is. Is he gonna put people in the right position to get pressure on the quarterback, or is he just gonna sit back and rush forward no matter what? Is he gonna draw up creative blitzes and stuff to help out the corners? That's what you got to ask yourself. We don't got that type of defensive coordinator. He's gonna mix stuff up and move people around and just get creative on the defensive side of the ball. We don't got that.
Nah, we gonna see.
Yeah, I'm not confident. not in the cornerback room.
I think Evero got something to prove. If he want to be a head coach, he gonna have to, especially with this squad, with the pieces we got on this defense this year. He got something to prove. He might. Who got something to prove? Fired out this motherfucker.
Talking about Evero?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he definitely on that hot seat.
Yeah, they should have let his ass go. They should have let him go
last year. I don't understand.
Yeah, he should have been gone, man. Fuck all that shit there, man.
I really don't get that.
And defense gonna be all right,
fellas. No world where you perform that poorly on the job multiple years in a row and still be there.
Hey, check this out. They keep his ass, but San Fran let go of a defensive coordinator that went to the Super Bowl and let him go.
Well,
Crazy shit.
there's two reasons behind those two assumptions y'all are making.
Okay, what's the reasoning?
Well, one, San Fran, they fired homeboy Steve Wilkes because he was the scapegoat. Because who's the head coach over there? Fucking Kyle Shanahan.
Yeah.
Yeah,
His
but does
ass
that
was on
make
the
it? But
chopping
does that
block.
make it good? Does that make it good though?
But
It don't make it
no.
good. That's not
But
right.
that's the only reason why Steve Wilkes got fired is because
Right.
he was the scapegoat. Now,
Yeah, but
in our situation, Howard,
okay.
Dan
So let me ask
Morgan
you this. Let
has
me ask
come
you this.
out and
So
publicly.
the following year, they replaced Steve Wilkes, right?
Yes,
They
they
didn't
did
even make the
because their
they didn't even
defensive
make the they
coordinator
didn't even
got
make the
hired.
damn playoffs, dog.
The
So why the
defensive
coach still
coordinator
there?
got hired as a
Yeah,
head coach, Howard.
he agreeing with you, Howard. He
Oh,
basically saying he got shitted on.
Yeah, that's what I'm
he got
saying.
shitted on.
Yes, but now,
So Evero should have been gone.
but that's why I said it's two different situations, Howard. Because with
I don't know,
Evero,
man.
Dan Morgan has come out and publicly thrown his weight and support for Evero and has taken the fall and the blame for the performance that the defense had. Because basically he admitted he didn't give Evero enough players to succeed last year. He has
Hey,
said that.
listen. This ain't the first year for Evero though.
But
This is the second goddamn year
Yeah, but
with
his
this
first year,
shit.
Howard,
you,
it's your
but Howie, you
ball.
realize his first year, under his first year, we were fourth in the league in total yards per game defensively. We
Man,
were
we was
top
garbage.
five.
Listen, man. We was garbage, man. The first year
But
too. I
but
don't want to hear
Howard,
that shit. We was
I don't
garbage.
understand how being top
your
five in defensive
boss.
No,
yards allowed per game is
we was
garbage.
garbage, man. You can come up with all that crazy shit. We was garbage.
Okay.
First year
Howard.
too.
So
We was garbage,
basically,
dog.
We was
Howard,
garbage in the
basically,
sense that we couldn't get to the quarterback and we couldn't cause turnovers. But as far as
Garbage,
yards,
garbage.
we were good
You got to
against.
call it what it
it's
is.
basically like you allowing all the forklifts to blow up at your goddamn job, and then the boss come
Look,
out and say, "Oh, it's okay because I gave you
n-
faulty forklifts,
nah,
so it's not
it
your
was
fault."
I'm not.
it was
No,
it was
no,
more
no. That's
so
no. That's
it
a
was more
bad. That's a
so of the
bad
Nah,
comparison.
that is not
That
it
a
was
don't
bad.
make
more
no
so that it
damn
was
sense.
that umbrella covers that we played. We was playing from behind so much the teams weren't really trying to score.
We
That's
was
what
garbage year one and we was garbage year two with
yeah,
Evero, y'all. I'm
yeah,
sorry.
that's what I'm trying to
I
say.
ain't making up no excuses for his ass. He
That's
should
what
have
I'm
been
trying.
gone last year. He should have been gone. We should have had another defensive coordinator. I'm sorry.
Well, I
And
hate to
y'all
break it to
talking
you,
shit
Howie.
about
It did
y'all
with
talking things like,
the
oh, he gonna be
personnel
a
we
head
had
coach
last
one
year.
day.
We would have
I
needed
wonder
Jesus
what
Christ
team he gonna
himself
be
to be
head
D
coach of.
coordinator.
I
You
don't think
heard?
so. I
Howie,
don't think
we would have
so.
needed Jesus Christ himself to be our defensive coordinator. No D
Hey
coordinator
man,
would have been
hey,
successful with that defense last year. None.
hey man.
None.
That's your opinion. That's your
That's not an
opinion.
opinion. That's a
Just
fact.
because he was sorry, just because he was garbage, that does not mean other defensive coordinators couldn't have did it. I don't want to hear that. That's not true.
Okay.
I ain't listening to that shit.
All right.
All
All
right.
right. All right. Okay. You say so.
Yeah, I'm not gonna listen to that. No.
Okay.
Just because he can't do it don't mean no other coordinator can. That don't make no sense.
But they
Man, it
don't
don't
want.
matter if we had Vic Fangio, if we had
Man, I'm
whatever,
telling you
bro.
right
That
now.
defense wouldn't have done
I,
shit last year.
I'm telling you right now.
Remember Vic Fangio
It's
was
because
in
of
Miami. He
Evero.
do shit in Miami.
It's because of Evero. It's all because of him.
You know, the Eagles and the Panthers basically run the same defensive schemes. The only difference is the Eagles
I
have
don't know.
players. The
Yeah, whatever,
players.
all the players and all that.
Yeah,
Evero is not a
yeah,
good defensive coordinator, dog. He's
yeah.
not.
You got to be
He is
careful with that
not.
one though, Riz, because it's like he ain't Fangio. They might got the same scheme, but he definitely ain't Fangio.
I know, but when you got Jalen Carter and you
Oh
got
yeah,
fucking
facts. I already know where you're going, Riz.
you,
That's
you,
facts.
you know, I'm just
Yeah,
Yeah,
saying, like
he
when
got
you
Jalen
got those
Carter
type of
now.
players,
They got
it
him
makes it
now.
easier. When
No, no.
you got a defensive player of the year at middle linebacker fucking creating havoc, that's a difference maker. When you got young secondary pieces fucking stepping up and making a name for themselves, that makes an
Listen,
impact.
he doing that before Jalen Carter. What are you talking about? Before that.
But the
Yeah,
Eagles
over
have
there,
always
Philly,
been
he
stacked.
doing that before Jalen Carter.
But
So I
but
don't know what
Howard,
you're talking about, brother.
What is Howie Roseman known for right now
What
as of
what is he
today?
known? What is he known for? What is it?
For stacking talent on his roster.
Well, good. That's what he got. They got a
So why
contract
can't
with
we be
Georgia, I guess. But this is
so
what I'm saying right
basically
here.
Dan
What is
Morgan said he
Evero?
needs
What
to
is
keep a
Evero
second.
known for? What is Evero known for? Tell me that.
Evero doesn't build the roster, Howard.
No. What is he known for in all his defensive coordinator years? What is he known for?
But he doesn't have as many
You
defensive
ain't
coordinator
him. You ain't
years as
answering
Dan
the
Morgan.
question, brother. You ain't answering the question. What is he known for?
For taking
he's
lesser
known for
players and
Denver.
making them play up to a
He's
level
known
that
he got his
Oh
exceeds their
yeah.
name.
talent level.
He got his name
Oh
from
yeah.
Denver. He got his name from Denver when they had like a top 5 defense in
Yes.
Denver.
Denver was a top 10
You-
defense every year. He
yeah.
was the D coordinator
Yeah.
there. Every year they were a
Oh
top
yeah.
And
10
he also
defense.
had a top secondary, Howard.
Oh yeah. Was it every year? Are you sure about that?
Yeah,
He
they
was
were
only
You
top
there.
sure?
10.
He was
Both
only there for 2
both
years.
years, both years he was there, they were a top 10 defense.
Okay. All right. Yeah. But like I say, he garbage, man. All right. He's garbage. He need to get the fuck on. I want him to go. All right. Carolina ain't gonna take no good strides until they start moving people around. Okay. You
What
got to get rid of that poison, man.
elaborate, Howard? What do you mean
You got
moving
to get
people
rid of
around?
the poison.
Elaborate.
All of it. All of it. All of it. You can't have a little bit of poison lingering around, dog. You can't.
But
He got to go.
what poison are you talking about?
I'm talking about Evero. He's the poison.
The guy that our president of football operations / general manager said it wasn't his fault. He's the poison. That guy.
I don't care. I don't care. He's saving face. He just giving them another chance. That's
The
all it is.
guy who
He just giving them another chance. That's all that is, dog. You got to know football. These guys are not going to go around. They're not going to go around. I don't give a damn if they're getting ready to get rid of you. They're still not going to trash your name. They're not going to do that. They're never going to say, "Oh, he trashed," like I'm saying. They ain't going to say that.
well, because you're a fan, Howard, and that's
That's what I'm trying
justifiable.
to tell you. That's what I'm trying to
That's
say. So
justifiable.
don't start quoting to me what Dan Morgan say. Don't quote that
But
shit to me. I know what the
he's
fuck
the
he's
reason
doing.
why Evero still has a job.
You're
Essentially,
right. He's gonna give him another opportunity or a chance or whatever. But deep down in the back of his mind, I know he know that dude is trash.
but you don't
I
know that,
know
Howard.
that.
That's your assumption.
I know that, dog. I know
That's
that.
your assumption. You don't know that.
Shit. Shit.
Now, do Evero got to show something with the talent that we have accumulated on this defense this year? Absolutely. But I mean, if we still have a rash of injuries like we did last year, then I mean,
And all I hear
then
out
what?
of your mouth, Riz, is a bunch of damn excuses about
That's
everything.
not
I
excuses.
don't want to hear that
I'm
shit,
asking you.
man.
Then what? Then what's
That's
going to
all
happen?
you do is
What would
make
you
up
do?
excuse after excuse
But
after
what would you do,
excuse.
Howard? I'm asking.
I'm
It's not
telling
an
you the man
excuse.
is garbage. I'm telling you that it's time to move away from him. That's
But
what I'm
he's not.
telling you.
But
I ain't
Howard,
making no excuse for his ass. Damn
Howard,
it. I want him to go.
I understand what you want, but
But
the
it's not an
reality
excuse, it's
is
a fact. If the personnel
Yeah,
wasn't there,
but
Howie.
listen, you keep saying that. What makes you think all the shit we got is still gonna work under Evero? What makes you think that?
there's no guarantee, but we got to see it on the field, right,
Okay, there
Howard?
you go. There you go.
There's no
See,
guarantee with anything.
any other team, if they was getting it, they would be saying, "Oh, this defense coordinator gonna do some shit with this."
Oh shoot!
All
Hey,
right,
my bad, y'all. Hold on, fellas. My bad. Shout out to my boy Swift, man. Shift for that $10 cash app, man. Said great Panther content, and shout out to my boy SC Panther boy, man, for that big time
Nah.
cash app,
Hey,
man.
hey,
Hey,
PPP.
He said, hold on. He said, tell Riz. He said, tell 69% of broke Riz to hush. Yeah, man. Shout out to him. Hey guys, we $90 away from my goal of $120 in subscriber and chat love. You reckon with the channel? Help us reach that goal, y'all. We only $90 away. Go ahead, fellas.
Hey, Unc said how much for Riz be head.
Oh, for Riz? A smooth 250.
Yeah,
oh Lord.
yeah. You bring
Yeah.
your big moist towelette head ass up here. You gonna let that op take me out like that? You should be ashamed of yourself.
yeah,
God damn.
yeah,
Hey, what's
yeah.
going on, fellas?
What up,
Evero,
Will?
and Todd, Evero
Will.
and Todd Bowles
What
look
up? What
like
up,
brothers
Will?
together, man. Okay, that's all I'm gonna tell you.
God dang.
That's an ugly fucking sight, dog. Good God Almighty, dog. Shit,
Yeah.
damn.
Hey, PPP.
Todd
Yo,
Bowles, man, don't smile. Tell Todd Bowles not to ever smile. You know,
yeah.
don't smile or nothing at all. Just stay there. Don't smile.
Just stay there.
Yeah, just keep your face straight. Don't smile or nothing.
Oh
Please don't
yeah, I'm
smile.
about to beat Shooter. I'm about to beat Shooter.
Shooter.
Hey, he beat
That
my
Damn.
ain't so.
he
PPP.
beat me by a
Every
field
time I look,
goal.
somebody beating on Shooter. God damn,
Oh
they done
fuck
turn
no,
him into a
Howard.
punching bag.
God
Howard,
damn.
Howard,
What the hell is
Howard,
going
stop,
on?
Howard, stop playing with me, nigga. I done beat this nigga 10 times in a
Hey,
row,
I
nigga.
hear
Stop playing with me. I
T
done beat
Money
this
said he
nigga,
done beat you left and right. Shooter.
bro. And do you know the type of nigga T Money is? You clearly don't. Okay,
God
nigga say he
dang.
beat everybody.
Hey, Howard. Hey, Howard.
Yo,
Hey, man. Hey, I was laughing
yo.
so hard when you was talking about Jaire Alexander. Boy, I hate to be your kids at Christmas time, boy. Motherfucker be like, hell no, you can't get that shit. No.
Oh, you
Because the
ain't getting
last
that.
time you hey,
Sir.
Hey, real quick, shout out to my
can we
boy
wish?
Lamont Frazier, man, for that cash app. Said, yeah, I will be at the Browns preseason game. Shout out to you. Hey guys, we let me see, 90. Yeah. We $83 away from our goal. Y'all help us reach it. Yeah, help us reach it. Yeah.
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 Real quick, to pivot back to like this free agency after the June 1st, June 1st cuts. A lot of teams have to get rid of really, really good talent, right? And if there is a fit for us, it would be nice to kind of fill out the back half of that defense, whether it be at linebacker or cornerback. I think those are the two places that I would really try to focus on. But I don't know. Because speaking
See,
about
hey,
Howard,
hey,
if we ain't draft them, fuck them.
yeah, fuck them, man. I don't want nobody who been on another team and think they all that. I want somebody who coming straight to our team and learn the Panther way. That's what I want. See, y'all talk and y'all talk shit about Will. Y'all talk about Will Johnson. Oh, he injured. Damn, Jaire's injured. His fucking knee is fucked up, and he won a lot of money.
Oh,
No,
jeez.
So can
Let's
I just
come
say,
on, no.
go!
so
I
Howard,
beat Shooter. Let's
Howard,
go!
Hey, this nigga
Dang.
sound like
hey
a kid that
Howard,
just woke up on Christmas, don't he?
Let's
Damn,
go!
hey
shooter.
Howard,
Let's
hey Howard,
go!
you beat
Hey,
Shooter, huh? Hey
Huh?
I
Howard,
knocked his
I
top
agree with you.
off.
hey, run
Damn,
it back, PPP.
Run it
Run it
back,
damn.
back.
yes, sir.
Okay. Hey,
Run it
hey,
back.
Howard, I tell you this,
Yo,
man. I agree with you. I truly do. But there is exceptions, right?
you're right.
Robert Hunt is an exception, right?
He's
We
an
have the
exception.
right. So, and the other guard is an exception, right?
Lewis.
Lewis is an exception, right? So I think that there's some exceptions in there, but I do agree. If you draft, you cultivate that player. But there's some people
Yeah,
that we
man.
gotta fill out. We gotta fill out. Mike
You're right.
Jackson is not a Panther. He wasn't drafted by us. We picked him up in
No,
free agency.
we picked him up in free agency. I still
Right.
feel like
No, we
he should be
traded
a
for him. We
safety.
traded for him. We traded Mike Barrett for him.
That's what I'm saying. We picked him up.
Yeah,
We picked him up in a trade during cut down roster and all that
yeah,
stuff. All I'm saying
yeah.
is, if
He
you would have
but Mike
asked me,
Jackson ain't no. Oh, excuse me, my bad. But I just want to say this: Mike Jackson ain't no top name like them boys like that. Okay, he happy to get on a
yeah,
goddamn squad. Y'all know that. He ain't got no
that's
top name
true.
like them.
That's true. That's true. Having somebody like Jaire Alexander or Jalen Ramsey it takes a little bit more in the dynamic of the locker room. I think that's what you're trying to say.
Right,
And
absolutely.
and I do agree, but I think sometimes, but because of our cornerback room, I think the risk is worth the reward, right? I'm not saying you ink him for a 4-year deal or any cornerback. I'm not cornerback, pick a cornerback. I'm not saying whichever one. But if you were to ink him in a 1-year prove it deal, you're not really losing nothing because it's not like you're getting rid of Mike Jack. You see what I'm saying? So you could balance some of the risk there. But I do think that our safety, I mean, our cornerback room
it's kind of sparse, bro. So
Will,
that's why
Will,
I'm
let me ask you
nervous.
a question,
What's
Will.
up?
Right?
Hmm.
We traded for Mike Jack, his rookie year his rookie year contract expires. What
Hmm.
does the Panthers giving him a 2-year deal really say in between the lines, bro? Do they have confidence in him?
No,
No, they
sir.
don't.
Nope.
No, sir.
That's what I was telling PPP earlier. He was
They
like,
don't
they,
have
Yo,
confidence in
he was
him.
like, didn't they extend Mike J? I said, they ain't
Yeah,
give
for
him too
two
much.
years. That
They
ain't
ain't give
no,
him
nothing.
2
too
years
much.
that ain't
That's
nothing,
not
man.
2
showing
years,
any
one
type
And the
of
year and an
money ain't
confidence
option
in
even
year.
him.
all that. The money ain't even all that.
Yeah,
It's
that's
1 year and an option year, really.
exactly. It's one
So
in the option. Exactly, Will.
so
Hey,
I
real
don't
It's
think we
one
quick,
need to
year
be
real
and an
quick.
paying.
option,
Shout
right?
out to my boy Big Walk for that $10 cash app, man. He just said salute to you, hey man. I appreciate it, guys. We are $73 away from my goal of 120 in subscriber love. If you rock with trying to rock with the content, someone just knock that out. Just throw big old 75 out there. Just throw it out there. Knock it out, man. Go ahead, Howard. Oh, my bad. Hold. Shout out Fishbub, PPB. Did you get my email? Hey, Fishbub, I saw that, man. I did see it. I saw it. I saw a fish bump. It was funny. I saw it. Yeah, go ahead, fellas. I did see that. You about to get the
I'm just
Falcons,
saying.
Kobe?
Yeah, I'm getting the Falcons. It's a division
I
showdown.
I
I'm about to
I
whoop
don't
your
know
behind.
why, for dear God,
Oh,
life, we did
brag
not
off me,
draft a
bro.
goddamn cornerback. I don't know why. Didn't make no
Howie,
sense
I
to me.
feel you. I
But
genuinely 100%
the
feel you. But my
draft is
thing is,
over and done
why?
with.
They clearly had an idea that maybe one of these big time corners might be available. That might be the reason why they didn't get a cornerback.
Or they
Man,
have belief in the corners that we
Or
have
the
on the
or that could
roster.
be it. That could be
man,
it too. Maybe
man,
Dan
y'all.
Morgan and Canales are expecting Shaw Smith Wade to take that step
I don't
forward.
know.
God
I
willingly
don't
he
know.
does.
And then
I don't know, man.
also, do they? It's all based on the board. The corners that was available at the time they were picking, there
Mm.
probably were other positions. Would they pick up the safety that they like better than the corner? Right? Do they pick up the nose tackle better than the corner that we need? Because we did need a nose tackle. We
Hmm.
did need a
That's a fact.
safety.
That's a fact. That's a
I'm
fact.
questioning the running
Oh
back
What
room.
God,
you
I'm
should have did
questioning.
in the
I'm
draft
questioning the
instead of
running
getting
back.
ETN, you should have went and got a corner.
Yeah,
But hold on,
there
we
you
Will
go.
Will
needed a
just brought
corner,
Will just
dog.
brought up a great point. Let
There
me
you
ask
go.
all y'all this. Let me ask everyone a
Uh-huh.
question before we sign Bobby Brown. What do you think would have been a more necessity move? Getting a nose tackle or another corner? Before we got Bobby Brown.
A
A,
nose.
n- a nose tackle.
Yes, I agree.
Right.
Yeah.
I agree there.
Hey,
Man,
real
listen,
quick, shout
man.
out to Fishbub for that super chat. He said, very happy to hear Howard back on the panel. Welcome back, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Good to
Why
have
they think
Howard back.
why everybody think I'm gone so long? What am I missing?
You was gone for about
I
two
don't
weeks,
even.
Howard.
I was trying. I didn't see you on here. I look around. I ain't see you show up or pop up or nothing. So I don't know.
Oh, yeah. And Howard, I ain't going to lie. I was on this Madden heavy, man. I ain't going to lie to you.
Oh,
He got
okay.
addicted.
I'm in a franchise, man.
Yeah, I'll beat you, Howard.
Uh maybe we need to
He said, "I'll beat
play
you
each
out."
other to figure that out. Find that out.
I'm sorry. I would rather have Quincy Riley than have ETN. That's just me.
I
Oh,
mean,
my
me
God.
too.
Don't do that.
That's just
Don't
me.
do
Me
that.
That's just
too.
me.
But at the same
Mello,
Don't
time,
Mello,
do that,
Mello, Mello.
Mello.
I agree with you, Mello. I agree
Why
with
did we
you.
go running
No,
back
Nick,
there?
don't do
That was
that,
a
Nick.
prime
but
Come
position to get a
on.
corner.
Why they did it? They
That
looked
was a
at
mistake.
ETN. Well, first off, we saw in the blueprint they were high on ETN, bro. We
exactly.
saw that on the blueprint. Like they were like when he was on the board, they were like, oh, we're taking him. But the reason why I think is it's an insurance policy. It's a great insurance policy behind Jonathan Brooks. If Jonathan Brooks comes back and he's healthy, cool, that's great. If he doesn't, you got ETN, and then you could bring back Dowdle. You
No,
know,
I
it
think
it
you.
Bro,
I
keeps
think
options
running
open.
back's
I
the
think you
easiest
playing
position to
around
I
with the
win
think we
in the
pussy,
got too
Nick.
many
NFL.
running backs, man.
I
Too
think you
many
Running
running
back's
playing
the
backs.
around
easiest
with the
position to
pussy, Nick.
transfer.
No, we
It's
ain't got too many running backs. You can never have too many
is
running
is
backs.
is Black
Yeah,
Shears
we
getting the
got too
fuck
many,
up out of
man.
here.
Yeah. Let me get Riz up out of here. Yeah. Yeah. Don't talk about Blackshear. Watch your goddamn
Yeah,
black mouth.
they need to cut that shit, man.
Yeah, let me get Howard up out of here. Yeah, watch your goddamn mouth. Y'all watch y'all mouth. Don't talk about
God.
Blackshear.
Hey, PPP, I ain't gonna lie. He ain't made no impact yet, man.
Facts.
Tell
He's
him,
just
Howard.
another Sam
He
Tell
just
him,
Franklin.
on the
Howard.
team. He just on the team. Man.
Hey, PvP. He's just another Sam Franklin and Amari Barno.
You take it. Dang.
Yeah, let me get Riz up out of
Hey,
here again.
Maury
Yeah,
Bono's still on this team. But
yeah, be quiet.
He just taking up
Tired
a
of you
roster
dudes.
spot.
Yeah, let me get Mel up out of here too. There we go. Yeah, all these punks.
Yeah.
God dang.
Y'all better stop talking about. Y'all better stop talking about black shit.
what's so
I'm
good
getting.
about
You know
Black
what?
Shear,
I'm
though?
gonna go get a black sheer
I
No
don't know why he
black
likes
jersey.
him
shear.
so much.
No black shear
What's so good about
disrespect
him?
at
When
all.
he got his chance to be a running back there, you saw how he looked, right? He ain't
Yeah,
been nothing. They've been down.
horrible,
He
What you
was
talking
garbage,
about? He
man.
look good.
horrible,
No, he
horrible.
did not. No, he
Cameron
did not.
Yes,
Artis Payne
he did.
had more of an
No, he
impact
didn't,
at running
man.
back.
He ain't a look worth a shit.
Well, he. I mean. Okay. Hey. Well, why we think black shear? Why you think black shear is a cut above? I don't understand it. I'm trying to ask for context.
He's not. He ain't a
Why do
cut
I
above. He
think
about to
that?
get
He
cut. That's
ain't.
what he about
He
to
ain't.
do. Get cut, not a cut above. He's gonna get cut.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me get
Yeah,
Mel up out
right
of
on the
here.
dotted line.
He don't bring. What does he bring to the table, PPP? Let me ask you that.
Nothing.
What does he
Nothing.
bring?
He brings a lot to the table.
What's that? Name it.
Yeah. In 2023, remember he was the only one that really got us a spark on special teams. All right, when you oh,
2023
Howard
Black
start
Shear
laughing.
had
you gonna laugh? You
2019.
gonna laugh like an old nigga, huh?
That's all y'all got.
Howard start laughing.
Oh
Oh
my
man,
God, man.
PPP. Hey, PPP, man. I normally ride with you, dog boy. But this one right here, rough to get behind. This one tough to get behind, man. I normally ride with my boy, dog PPP, boy. Hey, I want too bad. I want to ask for contact because
Leave him by
I'm gonna
himself.
back
Leave him
you
with his
up.
own.
Will,
Leave
I
him
was
by himself.
really interrupted. I wasn't able to expound all the way.
You don't got nothing
Mm.
much to expound on, Will. Don't worry
Yeah.
about it.
Okay, all right, man.
That was his
Hey,
only point
get
for
up
real,
off my
really. That
dog,
was his
man.
only
Get up
point,
off my
really.
dog. Get
Oh
up off
yeah.
my dog.
That's all he had.
Mm-mm-mm. Yeah.
Will, when you think of Cameron Artis Payne's impact on this franchise, you think of Black Shear.
Yeah, you shut
Damn,
your
you
goddamn
brought out
black
Cap.
mouth.
You
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 shut
brought
your
out
Cam-
black
Cap.
mouth. That's what you do.
Cameron Artis Payne was a hell of a running back, ain't it?
God damn.
I don't like Riz.
God damn.
I don't like him.
Howard, you gonna have to punch back. Fight back, man. Fight back. They got you, man. Fight, punch, kick, something. Lie,
Hell
I
no.
was I was tripping. I was tripping.
Look, I
I
give
don't like. I
PPP
don't
room
like
to.
Riz right now. Every time
I
he
give
come on the
PPP the
panel.
room to expound on his Black Shear love.
No.
Yeah, Black.
How wouldn't they give me opportunity to say what I need to say?
What I did? What I do? I ain't say nothing.
Yeah. You laughed.
It's funny.
I don't know why. It's true.
It's funny. Hey, pull up his stats, then. Shit.
You ain't ready for it.
God
I know.
damn.
Hey, you can't handle the truth.
Hey, they just not giving them enough burn. Is that all right, PPP? They ain't giving them enough burn.
Yeah, they ain't give him enough.
Okay. All
Now you're gonna
right.
talk about they won't kick the ball to me. Then when they finally kick it to you, you get tackled right there, 25-yard line. Goddamn.
Dang.
Hey, did any of y'all watch that new movie Straw?
Oh, I watched that last night.
So
Oh my God.
basically with
Ah.
Taraji,
Good job, shooter.
basically Taraji's daughter is PPP's Black Shear. You know what I'm saying?
No,
So
I heard Riz. Someone told me that it's a female version of John Q. Now John Q is one of my favorite
No,
Denzel
no,
movies. Is it
no,
a
no,
female version of John Q or no?
no.
No.
John Q's son survived.
Hey, Doug, tell him again. Shut your
Well,
black mouth.
don't spoil the
Shut your
movie for
black
me,
mouth.
Howie. Damn.
Well, you asked a question, so I answered it.
hey, I just say this. It's a tearjerker. You know what I'm saying? It's a great movie.
It's a great movie.
I would definitely recommend it.
Hey,
It's a 10 out of 10 movie.
listen. All I'm gonna say is this right here, Riz. All of this takes place in 24 hours, dog.
Exactly.
None of us would have. We probably would have committed suicide or some crazy shit. That's all I can say.
Hey, that
Hey,
shit was
what?
hard to watch, and I don't even want to talk about it no more because a lot of these
Yeah,
folks
I
ain't
quit. I
watch it.
quit. I
Yeah, I'm gonna
quit.
end up
I
watching
Yeah,
quit.
that movie. I ain't gonna hold y'all.
Yeah,
So
watch it
don't
tonight,
spoil it.
man. I watched that shit.
watch it,
Is it on
watch it with
Netflix?
your lady, Nick.
What's it
Nah,
called?
she too emotional, bro. So
Hey,
this
but
this
Oh,
you
movie.
she
gonna
gonna
need
cry.
her.
She
You
gonna
gonna
cry.
need her on your side while you watching it, so you
I
gonna
ain't gonna
feel
lie.
some type
Some tears was coming down my eyes. I ain't gonna lie.
I ain't gonna lie,
Hey,
Howie. When
where
I
Yeah,
you
watched
watching
John
that?
Q, bro, I ain't gonna lie. I shed a tear watching that movie,
of. I'm
bro.
telling
yeah.
you,
When
I
they
I
was
gonna
watched
sad
make
John
too.
John
you.
Q
Q,
I
hit
was
me.
he
sad.
said,
John
"I'm
Q hit
not
me,
gonna
man.
bury my son. My
My
son's gonna
son is
bury
gonna
me."
bury me.
I said, "Damn, Denzel, I felt that."
Yeah, that's how
Yeah,
it's supposed to go.
yeah,
Facts.
That's the
John Q
order.
hit
That's
me,
the
man.
order right there.
Hey,
God
hey,
damn.
I'm sorry, Dougie. I'm sorry.
Yeah, hey Dougie, $15 get Riz knocked off till tomorrow.
Damn.
So
God
what we right now? What
damn.
we got Bryce under a turtle shell. We can't talk about him, and let's let him cool on out.
We
Let
ain't
him stay
even
under his
talking
shell.
about
God
I
Bryce
just
damn, Howie,
yet.
asking, man. I just
why you
asking.
bringing up Bryce
Y'all want to get
again?
all riled up soon as I call that
God
man name, boy. I
damn.
tell you, boy.
I
I
don't
Nigga,
just
even
what you
say,
think
got to do with this conversation?
I
That's
Bryce
what
just
I'm trying to
nobody
say.
find out.
mentioned Bryce yet.
I just say. I just want to see how y'all will react. Soon as you call his name, you see how y'all react.
No, but
Just
we ain't
see.
No,
talking
Howie,
about Bryce
I'm
Howard. This is
asking.
a cornerback
I know,
discussion.
but he's on our team. I could say something. I can't say his name.
Nah, you
Damn.
can't
No,
say
you
his
can't.
name.
Damn.
You're
No.
not
Shit.
allowed.
No, you can't say his name. You can.
You not allowed. You not allowed,
Damn.
brother.
All
God
right,
damn.
You ain't
I'll
allowed.
leave him up under his turtle shell. I'll leave him up under that shell.
You thank you, sir. I appreciate you now.
Oh, I
God
didn't even see
damn.
the free safety
I'll
and the
leave him
safety in the
alone.
middle, man. I didn't even see the
Yeah.
safety right there, Kobe. I didn't even see
Yeah, I
him.
know you didn't.
I
That's the
did.
Bow.
same
I
thing.
wouldn't have thrown it like that.
Same
I
with
wouldn't
I
have thrown it
Bryce.
like
know you
that.
did.
Hey,
I thought you was
That's
in
the
hello.
cover
same thing
zero just
Bryce
now.
gonna
I was
do. I
like,
didn't
what you
see the
doing?
safety. Bryce
Yeah,
gonna say that. I didn't see that
Hello.
safety.
he was on top of the
Hey, look.
he
Stop
was
Hey,
on
they
the
look
that.
50
like week
yard
one.
line on the joint. I didn't even see him, man.
Hey, PvP, they look like
Stop
week
that, Harry.
one. Jesse Bates got 2 interceptions.
He's too short and little. That's why. Too
Man,
short and
shut
little.
your
That's why
goddamn
you
black
see.
mouth out.
Put him in the backstage. Put him in the backstage. Put him in timeout.
Oh yeah, Michael Pennis, get to the ground, baby. Yeah, big sack.
Yeah, drag him
Uh-huh.
by his do rag.
Yeah. Ah, that was a pick. That was a
No, it
pick.
wasn't. High ball.
Touchdown.
Hello. High ball.
Oh, that
Hello.
was a pick, Kobe.
High ball. Hello.
Hello.
Yeah.
Yeah, there we go. Hey,
Yeah.
sack two of them.
Knock knock.
This sack two.
Knock knock.
Hey, that was crazy, PvP.
Just sack both of them, man. You can't get the one sack them both. Oh, you made me
Playmaker.
sick. You made
Playmaker.
me,
Hello.
sick.
Hello. Playmaker.
You made me sick. I was on it too. I was on it.
Hey,
I was
that's
on it.
that playmaker.
Hey, I bet y'all any money, them teams still gonna be running that ball on us like crazy, dog. I watch. You watch.
Hey, Howard,
I don't think
Howard, you
so.
got to send me
I
my
don't think
money.
so.
Atlanta let go of them boys.
Hey,
Yeah, but you gotta wait till the beginning of the season so they can get them back.
No, they can't get them back.
Another
no,
team
that's not
got
how
them
that works.
already.
He said they can get him back.
Hello,
Hold on. Another team they in a free agency, right?
knock knock.
So, hey,
What the heck,
Howie,
bro?
Howie,
Huh?
I'm not saying that our run defense gonna beat
Yeah.
elite. That's not a thing, right?
Appreciate it, Kobe.
But what I will say is this: our run defense will be league average this year.
Yeah. I don't like that. I want to be more than league average.
Well,
But you
god
can't you
dang,
can't go
Howard,
you
come
can't
Well,
go
on.
from the
dang,
worst
Howie.
defense in the
Going from
God
league.
30. What do you want us
dang.
to go from 32nd to top 5? God dang, Howie.
Yeah.
Yes, yes,
Like,
yes,
like, like,
yes.
like
That's what he
what
wanting.
Will's what Will
Is
That's
that
just
not
said
something
realistic.
hard to ask
Howard.
for?
That's
is
not
You got to
realistic.
fine.
watch out for
Hold,
people
hold,
like Howard.
hold up.
That's just
What's
unreal.
hard to
Howie,
ask?
you're
I mean,
setting yourself up for
what?
Howie, you're setting yourself up for disappointment.
Hey, I said I want it to be like that. I feel it is not going to, but I do want it to be
Hell
like
yeah,
that.
all of
Yes,
us want a
absolutely, I
top
do.
5 run defense,
Okay,
but we got
so
to look at it. Yeah, I
I'm
feel
just
you.
saying, come on now. We want that. We done been getting
But
beat
Howie,
down for the last
Howie,
7 years,
let me give
dog.
you a hypothetical, Howie. Let me give you a hypothetical. We were 32nd
Shit.
in the league in run defense last year. We were the fourth team in NFL history to allow 3,000 rushing yards. Now, if we could just look into a crystal ball and say we're 14th in the NFL in run defense this upcoming year, would you not take that?
Yeah, I'll take that. That's more than league average,
Hell
though.
yeah. No, that's
league
right
That's
around
more
average.
than
half.
league average.
That's right around half.
That's
Ah,
half. That's half. That's league average.
okay, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. That's what I was saying is I think that we
Yeah,
will
that's a
be at
big,
least.
significant move.
That's what I'm saying.
You know,
I think that's how much we will improve. I think we'll get to league average, right? If we get to league, and the reason why I think we can get to league, then I'm gonna turn this around on you, Howie. The reason
all
why I
right.
think we can get to league average on run defense if we improve that safety room with another, improve that cornerback room where they can't pass the ball and they will
Mhm.
have to, and they will commit to running the ball and us getting stops and the defense plays off of each other. So
You know what?
having that additional cornerback will allow us to stack the box.
Hey, you know what? PPP.
Facts.
If
Will
Atlanta
talking that talk right now. He talking that
if
talk. You had a
Atlanta is
Jair, you could
asking,
stack the box crazy.
Where y'all at?
What happened?
Yeah,
Was that
yeah.
me?
if
Uh,
if- no, I was me. If
Yeah.
but PPP. If Atlanta decides to move on from Simmons, I would fuck with that. I would.
You would what?
If they
You
do
just
move
said
on from
draft
Simmons,
players. You just said draft
yeah,
players.
but
You don't
see,
want nobody.
but but we can't draft nothing else.
Howard, you got to make your mind up, Howard.
Come on,
Y'all want these
man.
guys like John. Y'all want
Howard,
all these
man. I
John.
love you,
Oh
These
my
man,
guys,
but
God.
good
these guys
God,
are gonna
buddy.
cost y'all an ass of money to come to that damn squad and mess up shit. I'm
Howard,
talking about players you don't have to pay
Howard,
that much
Howard,
and shit like that. And it's
Howard.
gonna be
Howard.
come on, man.
Howard.
Who is Justin Simmons going to start over, Howard?
What the safety?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God.
Shooter.
Okay, who's our damn safety? Who's our safeties, dog? Who's our safeties? Come on, talk to
Trevon
me.
You all
Moorrig
aggravating you,
and
shooter?
Lathan Ransom.
This nigga throwing
Huh?
picks, bruh.
Huh?
Trevon
He can,
Moorrig and Lathan
he
Ransom.
can start over any one of those guys.
No, he can't.
Yes,
There you
he
go,
could.
shooter. God
Yes,
dang.
he
I
could.
He's not starting over Moorrig. He's not.
No
He's
shit. He can
come on,
start over
man.
any
He's
one of
not
those guys, dog.
Howard. I was with you all the way up till you said he started over Maury. Come on now. We're gonna have you back
Man,
down.
come
I'm
on,
down with you.
man. Hey, he can start over any of those guys. He got the
No, he
experience. He
can't.
know
No,
exactly
he
what
can't.
time it
He
is.
can't.
Yes, he can.
Moreg,
Yes, he can.
Moreg was a safety that had options and was a big money option because of the way he played and how he
oh,
controlled the box
snap.
and all that stuff, right?
Mm-hmm.
Justin Justin Simmons is a third item. Justin Simmons
Exactly.
looking for a
So
job.
How much he
Looking for a
got?
job.
Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on.
How much
The,
Justin Simmons got?
no, I said Moore got 50 mil and Simmons looking for a job.
Hello.
And he said Morig, and Morig is that Justin Simmons can start over Morig. If they
He
cut
could.
off one of Morig's legs, possibly.
Okay, I hear you, but I'm not going to sit here and disrespect Simmons like that. Now,
I didn't
y'all see what he
why?
disrespect
did.
him.
Fuck him.
Why?
Y'all
You ain't
seen
no
what
Falcons
Simmons
I
did
fan.
on
didn't
the
dis-
field.
Yeah, fuck him,
Y'all
Howard.
seen what Simmons did
I,
on the field in
I'm not
football. Y'all seen it.
disrespecting him. I'm not
Oh, okay.
disrespecting. I'm just saying he's not Morig. That's all I'm saying.
Okay. Well, guess what? You don't have to pay him that much money.
Hold on,
How about that?
Howard.
Well,
Hold on, Howard.
Howard,
Hold on,
hold on,
Howard.
hold on.
Howard,
You
I
got him.
had to sit up here and hear Red's high yellow ass tell us how his defense that was supposed to be highly touted all last year because of the signings that they made in the offseason was actually trash. And Justin Simmons was a part of that trash defense. And you sitting up here telling me that he's just this fantastic player.
Hey, I didn't
It
use the word
contradicts everything
fantastic.
that I was
He
told.
is he's a veteran and he knows that position. And you can say what you want to say. He knows it.
He knows the position. Okay. In what scheme?
What scheme did Atlanta play? And the teams before that he played would play. He played at two different damn schemes,
Atlanta
didn't he?
played a dirty scheme, Howard.
Okay, but didn't he play on another team before then?
In that scheme, he was dirty.
Man, stop
Howard,
it,
long
man. Now
story short,
come on,
Howard, you
man.
wrong.
Okay.
Long story short, you wrong.
What am I wrong about though?
I don't know. You just are.
And so Howard, I would say Justin Simmons would be a good addition to provide competition and possibly depth and can start some games in a
Yes,
pinch. But he
yes.
is not, but he is, hold on. He is not Morey, right? And he would have to compete with that damn rookie, Ransom, and
He was cute.
what's the other kid name? The other guy that we signed, was it Nick Scott? Is it Nick Scott we re-signed?
Nah, we don't count Nick
Nick
Scott as a
Scott.
player.
Are you,
No,
you said Nick Scott just
yeah,
now? I
Now
No,
it's
know
gonna
you
be
ain't.
Damani
Jamani
Richardson.
Richardson, the starter right
Damani
now.
Richardson.
Oh my
Damani
God,
Richardson. There you
man. The
go. I'm
money.
sorry,
Oh
Damani
my
Richardson.
God.
So what I'm
Oh my
saying to you,
God.
Howie, what I'm saying to you is possibly he could be a good addition to the team. But
Mm-mm-mm.
more likely, he would have to compete for a starting role.
Right.
Period.
I remember Nick screaming last year about what's the safety name we got? What's his name? Oh, what was his name?
Jordan
Garbage
Fuller.
ass.
Jordan Fuller.
Oh, Fuller. God damn, he garbage as hell.
But
What the
Howard,
hell
why
was
you
Howard
that?
ain't
gotta
let
bring
you
up
forget
That
that.
Jordan
ain't
though?
that
Hey,
ain't nothing.
he took Justin Simmons' job, didn't he?
Where he took it at?
In
Damn.
Atlanta. He in
Atlanta.
Atlanta.
Oh,
Yeah, he
I
damn
don't know.
sure
He
did.
garbage as hell. He garbage.
Oh, he
He
garbage.
left
He big
here
garbage.
garbage.
Yeah,
He left
he
here
was.
garbage,
He
dog.
big
He
garbage.
was. But he was balling in LA though, Howard. That's why we signed him.
Yeah.
Boy, y'all gonna have Howard stroke out on y'all,
Hey
boy.
Howie, if you want to chuckle, bro, go under PPP shorts, under his shorts on YouTube and go look at the Jordan Fuller Atlanta. I guarantee you'll get a good laugh out of it.
Nah, Howard probably be like, why can't we trade for Jordan Fuller? Because he just because he a
What?
Falcon.
Trade for
Dog,
Jordan
I
Fuller.
Don't
wanted
say
that
that.
dude
You're gonna get.
gone.
You're gonna. Don't say the name Jordan Fuller or say 4-3. You're gonna make Howie's blood pressure rise.
Yeah.
We don't
Nigga
need
from his
that.
hey,
own pockets.
Yeah.
hey, hey,
Hey, this
hey,
team, you know what? This team just got to learn these damn lessons. They got to learn some lessons, man.
What
Emperor will learn
lessons
a
do they need to
lot
learn,
of
Howard?
lessons, dog.
What lessons? Elaborate, Howard.
I ain't elaborating no more. I'm tired of doing that. I've been doing it. Hey, I'm tired. I've been fighting my brothers,
Howie said,
my
"Fuck
uncles,
elaborating."
my
I'm
cousins. I've been
tired.
fighting them all my life. I ain't doing it no more.
golly.
And
Hey,
it
watch
sound like
this. Watch this.
Howie, yo, y'all remember Rush Hour 2 when Jackie Chan told Chris Tucker go to the poker table and cause a distraction? How he was bugging. I can't take this shit no more. That's Howie right now.
Yeah, that's how
That's
it.
Howie right now.
hmm I think y'all right about that one, Howie. Man, they got you on the ropes, brother. And
Yeah, yeah.
since you a fellow, since you a fellow low country man and a gullah geechee like me, I ain't gonna let them hold you too long. Y'all get up off Howie. And we got to team up with
Nah,
y'all
Hey,
boys.
Howie,
it was
no, you
there
Hey,
don't, bro.
all my
We
hey,
life. I
we
had to
love
fight.
hey,
Howie.
Nah, fuck
Howie's
hey,
the
that.
y'all
guy,
got to
bro.
Nah,
y'all
fuck
got to
that.
get up
Damani
off. Y'all got to
Richardson
get.
had more of an impact on his team than Amari Barno did all 7 years he been here.
But
Who
Amari
will?
Barno
Who
has
will?
been excellent as a special teamer.
Damn. Why y'all thought why Barno catching a stray? I don't.
Barno
Barno
was
just took a
great on
gut
special
punch.
teams, man. I love Barno for
God
special teams.
damn.
God dang, Kobe, you got me on that one.
He thought
God
he had
dang.
it. Nah,
Evero. See, that's the thing I'm talking about with Evero. He don't know how to use them fellas,
No,
man. You
no, he
see.
got to stay healthy, Howard.
the only one thing
You see.
I will have to agree with Howie on one thing with Evero is this. I don't know about y'all, but there were so many instances where I saw it was like 3rd and 3, 3rd and 4, 3rd and 5, and our corners are 9 yards off the line of scrimmage.
Yes.
I'm over here
Way back.
screaming at my fucking TV like, yo, what the hell are we doing right now, bro?
That's
With this
coaching.
soft
That's
ass
coaching.
zone coverage, bro.
Yeah,
Like third and
that's
four is the
coaching.
time where you're
That's not
supposed to be
coaching out.
pressing at
That
the
scheme.
line.
That scheme out. That
No
scheme.
free
You know,
releases at the
yeah,
line.
you can
T
still
Cole, I'm
tell them
behind
to
T Cole.
you can
But you
still
know
tell them
what?
to press though. You
But
still
if
can
you
tell them to
pay
press in that
attention,
scheme.
you know what that's
You
telling?
can't when you're
That's
9 yards
telling
off the
that
line
he
of scrimmage. You're giving
knows.
the wide receiver free releases at the
But that
line on
Oh,
but
third
you
and
that
giving
short.
them
he
the first down
knows
every
Recipe for
time.
disaster.
he knows that the back end is not fucking. They're not dependable. The safeties were not dependable. They always they always lack communication back there, which is why you always seen a busted coverage. And the front seven wasn't fucking doing shit. Wasn't doing shit.
Everett coaching was garbage.
Yeah, I wouldn't say his coaching was garbage. I would say that he wouldn't adjust his scheme to match whatever he had going on. That's a scheme problem. But
Ah,
they also said freely admit they didn't give him all the tools he needed and the talent he needed around him.
And I
So
said that. I said that earlier.
and I
I'm still
will
gonna
say
say that's
this.
a bunch of crap.
Hey, you know what? We can say whatever we like. We know that front seven wasn't. Once Derek Brown left, bruh, we realized that Derek Brown. We realized that I realized, me personally, I realized how valuable Derek Brown actually is.
Why?
He's extremely valuable to
Why?
our.
Because last year when he had all those tackles, that don't mean he had tackles for loss. You could tackle a motherfucker after 10 yards. That don't
Hey,
mean
you
shit.
know what?
Hey, listen.
Hey, listen. You can try to downplay Derek Brown, but the numbers
I'm
don't
just
lie.
saying.
Derek
I'm
Brown.
just
Derek
saying.
Brown was not. Hold on. Derek Brown was not on the field for 15 games. I mean, yeah, 17 or for 15, no, 16 games. He wasn't on the field, and we ended up with the worst run defense in NFL history.
Damn right.
Bro,
And
the
and, and,
NFL
and
has been
so
around for over 100 years. We are the fourth team ever to allow 3,000 rushing yards, bro. That's how bad.
and y'all
Let
still
that
That's how
and
sink in.
y'all
shit we were.
still want Evero to be sitting his monkey face around that
God
No,
damn
damn,
stadium.
Howie.
That's what
no,
y'all want.
no.
God damn, Howie.
Howie,
God
Y'all
Howie,
dang,
want him
Howard
around.
Bookie.
Y'all gotta get rid of
Howie,
that,
Damn,
Howie,
man.
Howie.
Howie.
Damn.
This the one thing I would say to you. The scheme is the scheme, right? Now, this is what I would explain to you. Giving Evero one more year, right? The risk to that is he doesn't pan out. However, you do know that even if we get rid of Evero, we are not going back to a 4-3, correct?
I
You
don't
do
know.
know that, right?
I know.
You
I
you
can't say I
you
do
know
know
you,
that. I,
you
I,
know
I
you know the
can't say
reason.
that I do know that.
No, you know that. You know
I
that.
can't.
Howie,
I can't say that I do know that. I'm sorry.
Howie, there is less than a 10% chance that we're gonna go back to a 4-3, and here's why.
And
Number one, number
I'll hang my hat on that list. I'll hang my
hold
hat on
on,
that. I'll hang my hat on
hold
that.
on, hang your
That
head.
less than a ten
Okay,
percent chance. I'll do that.
and here's the reason why. Here's the reason why. All of the talent that we have fits a 3-4, right?
Hey,
The front
that's
seven
bad.
fits a
That's
three.
bad.
Let me finish. Let me finish. The talent fits a 3-4, right? It takes at least 2 seasons to effectively switch a defense around. You can't switch it on a dime. That was part of the
Uh, I,
growth curve that
I,
we had to go
I
through.
disagree with that. I disagree with that
Okay, you can disagree all you like. And the most important thing, why did we even switch to a 3-4, Howie?
because of that
When
damn
Luke
owner.
Kuechly was there, you go. So that's why you will be in a 3-4. So
Yeah, yeah, but
you just
maybe maybe somebody could slap some sense into him and wake his ass up.
it's the
Okay,
three. You think it's the three?
maybe he can
Hold
look
on,
in the
Howie.
mirror one day.
Howie.
He look in the mirror one day and say, you know what? I'm not doing this team correctly. Let let
I
let's
hate you.
let's try
I
some
hate
new
this
shit.
dude, man.
Hey, Howie. There are successful 3-4 defenses in the NFL, correct?
We're not it.
Oh,
We're
I
not the
hate this
No,
successful
we're
nigga.
ones.
not.
I
I'm
hate this.
sorry.
I didn't say.
I
I
hate
didn't
this
say.
nigga.
I don't want to talk
I
about.
did.
I want to talk about the
No,
Panthers now. I
no,
don't
we're
talk
not.
about them other teams.
Howie, just hear me out for a second. The way you are expressing it is that the 3-4 is the reason why our defense isn't successful. I
Yes,
think the more
yes.
important, though, I think for me, the more important question is what are we doing incorrectly in order to make this scheme fit? Because our front seven is a 3-4 defense. We're not retaining. I would be pissed off if they try to go to a 4-3 next season. That would be
Uh-huh.
stupid. That would be
No,
a
it wouldn't.
waste of.
No, it
No,
wouldn't. No, it wouldn't.
hold on,
No, it
Howie.
wouldn't. You know what? After
Let
3
me
years
finish.
of
Let me
garbage,
finish,
Ah,
Howie.
yeah.
okay,
Howie.
go ahead.
Good job.
Howie,
That's good.
let me just say this piece. The money that we have invested this year in that front seven, right? To say we are going to rip it and replace it, we ain't got the money to do it.
When you say rip and all that, it ain't no rip. This shit ain't hard to do, man. It don't take a rocket scientist to
Howie.
do it. Y'all
It
make
don't
it
take a
more
rock.
bigger than
No, Howie.
what it
It don't
really
take a
is.
rock.
Okay, I'm
It
just
don't.
trying
I
to
don't
tell you,
think it.
man. All
I
that
don't think it
ripping
take a
apart and
rocket.
stuff like that. No, no, no. Okay.
Howie. Okay. What I'm
Listen,
saying is this.
I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you,
Mhm.
man. Evero is the reason. If you want to stay in the 3-4, get you another goddamn coach.
We ain't.
Get rid of
Listen,
his
the thing is,
ass.
Howie, as
Howie.
long as David Tepper owns the Carolina Panthers, we're going to be a 3-4 defense.
I said
Hey,
if
real
you want to
quick.
stay in a 3-4. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No, you can shout out to everybody, man, that's subscribed to the channel, man. Big subscriptions coming today, man. I appreciate that, guys. We are 73 away from my goal of 120. If you're rocking with the channel, rocking with this great content, show some love. Cash App is Panthers Prime PPP. Venmo is Panthers Prime 1. Super chat, super sticker. If you feel like it, you know what I mean? If you're enjoying the content, and show some love. Go ahead, Howard.
I was just saying, I'm not talking about the 3-4 or the 4-3 anymore. But if we're
Yeah,
gonna be in the 3-4,
you got
guess
me,
what?
Kobe.
Get rid of that particular defensive coordinator right there.
And so
That's what I'm talking
I
about.
agree.
And go get
Howie.
you another.
Howie. I agree.
Right.
I agree that Evero
That's all I'm
probably.
saying.
So all I'm saying to you, Howie, is I agree that Evero has not shown that he will be able to adjust his scheme, and they are
That
giving him
is
one
the
more.
problem. You said the right
But Howard,
words.
Howie,
We don't
I
know how to
agree.
adjust.
Howie, if I'm agreeing with you, why are you kicking me in the nuts,
No,
man?
no, I'm not kicking you. I'm just saying I'm agreeing with you. I'm like, that is the problem.
So can I
Okay,
add this?
so
Can I add
why
this
do we need
wrinkle?
to sit here and watch his
Can I
ugly
add a
face
wrinkle?
on this field again?
All
Get
I'm saying
another
to you,
coach
Howie,
that can do the
Ho-
3-4
Ho-
coaching, man.
Howie, I get it. I get it, right? I get it. But what I'm saying
Sick
is
of that.
what I'm saying is they're going to give him one more year, whether we like it or not. And me personally, I think it's only fair. If the team is saying we ain't give him the right talent around him, and we need to get the right talent around him so that he can succeed in his scheme,
Hey.
and the GM, hold on, and the GM saying that, and based off and of course it was Carolina Panther propaganda, that blueprint that came out.
Right.
I don't think that nobody can tell Dan Morgan, if Dan Morgan want to get rid of a coach, ain't a goddamn soul other than David Tepper gonna tell him that coach ain't gonna be out of here.
Right. Listen, you ever seen Lean on Me?
No, I haven't. I don't even want to go down this
You
analogy
never
with you.
seen it? Okay.
I
They
seen it.
had a
I seen
guy
it.
who was in school. He come to school all dressed up like he a pimp, pretty face, all kind of stuff like that. He in with Mr. Clark. I don't want to learn school. I want to go out here and be a pimp or a hustler. You know what Mr. Clark told him?
Run it back,
Son,
Kobe. Run it
son,
back. Run it
son,
back.
you'll be dead in a week. You'll be
All
dead in
right.
a week, son. Okay?
What does
And
that
that's
got to do? What that
Evero.
got to do with
Dog.
this?
He will not last. He will not last this whole season. He'll be gone.
Okay, Howie, you've made a lot of large proclamations. Almost none of them come true, bro. So I love you, man. I'm just saying that I think that Evero has a prove it year, right? And if he
Hmm.
doesn't do well, obviously we will have a new defensive coordinator next year.
And no,
Yeah.
I think you'll be
In a
gone in the middle of the
3-4
season.
scheme.
No, well, here's
I
the
think he'll
thing.
be going in the
He's in
middle
the
of the
final
season.
year of his contract, anyways.
Yeah, he'll be
So
going in the
Relax.
middle of the season.
And I'm pretty sure
I
Jairo
don't
Evero
think they'll do that.
is coaching for the possibility, because let's be honest, no coordinator, offensive or defensive or special teams coordinator, comes into the NFL and says, "Oh, I'm content, I'm here." They all want to become head coaches. So Jairo Evero is coaching for his future this year.
Yeah,
If
he
he
ain't
wants to
getting no
become
head.
a
He
head
ain't
coach,
getting no
Absolutely
head
is.
coach stuff.
he needs to
He
put out a
ain't that
good
one.
defense this year.
That
So
shit. He ain't getting no head. He'll never be a head coach in the NFL.
I
In the
disagree. I
United
think he
Howie,
should
States
be a head
I
history,
coach.
dog.
disagree,
He'll
Howie.
In a
never.
I
couple years, he's
disagree,
going to be a head
Howie.
coach, I think.
Howie, I'll tell you right now, he got looks.
What is that?
He got looks 2 years ago. He didn't get no looks this year. But what I'm telling you is, if our defense turn around and that scheme look good, because whether you like Evero or not, Evero is known around the league as a damn a leader of men, and a lot of
Oh
people
no,
want that.
not like Wilkes. Not like Wilkes.
No,
No, he's not. No. Yeah.
I
Oh,
didn't compare him to
no,
Wilkes.
that's a
I
leader of
didn't.
men right there.
I never said that Wilkes isn't a leader of men. What I'm
Yeah,
saying is that's the way they view him, right? That's the way that
yeah,
they
yeah.
view him across
Did,
the
did,
league.
did he look? Did he look like a leader of men the past 2 years? Did that look like
Yeah,
a
He did.
leader of men to you?
he did. Yeah, he
That look
did.
like
Yeah,
a
he
leader
did.
of men? Does that look like? That's what that look like?
Howie,
Well, I
Oh
mean,
my
but
Howie.
God,
Let me
that's what
but
just
that
let me
looks
Wilkes
like.
was the
Okay.
leader of the
hey
plane tickets when he got
Howie.
fired, Howard, in the two straight
Howard, Howard, let me
election.
explain this to you. And I'm gonna use an analogy, right? A commander on the battlefield has to retreat because he out of ammo, needs re-equipment. His people are hot, no don't got no water. Does a leader of men, you need the resources to lead those men. What I'm telling you is, I don't think that he had the tools necessary on the
Mm-mm-mm.
field to get what he
Mm-mm.
needed accomplished. Now,
Mm-mm.
in my opinion, and especially if we show up the cornerback room, he has zero excuse. Either the shit works or it don't.
Can,
So
can
if
I
that's the case, he can go.
can I add
Right.
something real quick to what Will just said? Through week 7 last year, Charles Harris and Jaden Peavy were top 5 in sacks on our team. They didn't even finish the season on the team. On the team. So that just goes to show you the personnel was trash last year, bro. He had practice
Wow,
squad
that's
guys,
crazy.
bro. Practice squad players. He was dealing with practice squad level players on that front 7, bro. We were subbing, we were rotating in the
Evero
guys
is
out that were
garbage.
practice
Evero is
squad players,
garbage.
bro.
Oh, Evero is garbage now. That's garbage right there.
Yeah, y'all remember Charles Harris? Yeah, I know. Me
Yeah,
neither.
Evero
Yeah.
is garbage, man. And I want us to be saying same thing about Evero. Y'all remember him? That's what I want to hear.
Uh, I think Carolina did the right thing. Let him finish out his contract, give him that 3rd year, and
I'd
we
let
see what's up.
if you start off with the same bullshit, I'd let his
I
ass
agree,
go.
Howie, but I got to look at
Let
this
his
from the
ass go,
Panthers'
dog.
perspective. I know Ejiro had a bad season, but
What are y'all
I'm
like? Y'all
I'm
like
looking
looking at
because no,
losing
because
shit
I'm
all the
looking.
time?
We're
I'm
looking
trying to
at
figure that part out.
you're
What are
built.
y'all like? What are y'all liking? I don't get it. Y'all like looking at this losing ass shit all the time? I
We're
mean,
just losing
all the
that shit because
time.
we ain't have the fucking players,
Damn,
Howie. We ain't have the players, Brody.
damn, man. The shit is frustrating. I'm not taking up for that bullshit. I'm not gonna ever do that.
Oh,
I'm
you
not
gonna look at it. You gonna
taking
look
up for
at it.
that.
You gonna look at it.
Do you? Let
I'm
me
gonna
say
look
this.
at it.
Let me say this. Do y'all know who we possibly could have brought here as a defensive coordinator had they looked at this team and finished how we started out? How
Mike
we
Who's that,
started
Vrabel.
Mello?
out last year. Who we could have gotten because they would have
Who's
saw
that?
the vision that Dave Canales and Dan Morgan had for this team.
Oh, who is it?
If I'm a defensive coordinator, I'd have been looking at the Carolina Panthers because I know going into the offseason, we're going to go heavy on defense. So I'm going to get players to work with. And then you got Dave Canales running the offense. This would have been a destination for defensive coordinators, in my opinion.
Yes. Yes,
Okay,
Mello, you're saying it
so
right.
I agree. I want to touch on what you just said, and then I want to touch on what Howie said.
How that
Yeah,
happened,
go
man?
ahead,
I
man.
agree. I agree with you, right? But I think that Dave, for whatever reason, Dan Morgan, and I'm not talking about Dave Canales, Dan Morgan believes that the scheme and the coordinator should work this year. If it don't work, and I'm not sitting up here saying Evero is fine or Evero is great.
Let me
I'm not
tell
saying
you.
that at all. Howard, let me finish. Howard. So I just want to make sure that I'm saying this clearly so you understand this, Howard. I'm not saying Evero is the answer. What I'm saying is I think it's an opportunity to give him an opportunity. Down his on a prove it, his last year prove it. Now to the second, Howie, when you say we're sick of this losing shit and all of that, that's a knee jerk reaction. And here's why. Of course, we don't like watching losing, but what I'm saying is if you consistently make knee jerk reactions, for example, if you cooking a pot of stew and then you add salt, and shit, that didn't work. Now you pour sugar in it. Shit, I tried to take the salt out. You just sit fucking still and figure out what you got.
Hey, the team is doing that. I'm just a fan. Okay, I'm not doing that shit. The team is doing that.
No, the
The
team is not doing that.
organization is doing that. And
Yeah, but I
second of
think
all,
Howie,
Dan Morgan,
Mhm.
I'm telling you, I'm thinking that the owner is keeping that boy there. But I'm gonna tell you, Dan Morgan never played in any goddamn 3-4. You hear me? He
So
never
what?
played
So
in
that
that.
what
doesn't
that
make
got
it.
to
That
do with
doesn't do
anything?
that.
That don't do
All,
nothing.
that's
Together.
all I'm saying. All I'm saying
What does
is
that got to?
I
What does that got to
watched
do with
Dan Morgan
anything?
on the field. No, it got a lot to do with it because
Gerald
he may
Jones
not
hit it
want.
right
It
on the
He
don't.
head,
may not
bro.
want. He may not
That's
want.
ridiculous.
He may not want
You
Evero.
you you
He may
saying
not.
But
Nate?
Howie, hold on,
You saying
Howie.
man all
Look
that
at
Okay,
is?
he may not.
shout out Gerald Jones in the chat. He's right. Maybe the players believe in Jairo Evero, bro. The players
Maybe
love
so.
him, bro. They love playing for
Well,
him.
them players just want a job, man.
No,
They
that's
need
not.
money and
No,
shit like
that's not
that.
how that.
This
Them boys
man,
ain't.
That's
Howie,
Them
not how
boys
that
man.
ain't
works.
no
This
believing in
man,
that shit.
Howie.
I know they don't believe in
So
that shit. Ain't
hey,
no
so
way.
Howard, so Howard, let me just add this last piece because I've heard this a bunch of times when people have a contrary thought. I personally don't like to watch my team lose. I pay every year for 2 seats every fucking year in club seats for the past 8 fucking years. You think for 1 second
Damn,
I want to
bro.
pay all that money? You think I want to pay all that money to watch a team lose? Fuck
Damn.
no. So when I'm giving you my thoughts, it's not that I want the team to. Fuck, I don't want that. And I hear certain other like people say like, oh y'all just want the team. Why would we want that?
Will,
That's
can I ask you a
ridiculous.
question? Will, can I ask
What's
you a
up, bro?
question as a fan, bro? These
Yeah.
last 8 years, bro, and I'm sad, and it pains me. It hurts my heart that you had to sit through these last 8 years. But real quick,
Sitting
if
in
you
the
can,
stadium crying like a bitch.
let me ask you though. Let me bring some positivity in this. Out of these 8 years, what was one game that really stood out to you at home where you were like, man, you felt you left the stadium like, shit,
So
man,
there's
we looked
several of them.
amazing.
Several of them. Not even that we looked amazing. There's several of them.
When
One, I
When
was
Wilkes was the interim coach, that's the last time I felt good about
Were
that.
you there, bro? Were you there when we?
no,
So you were there. You were there
yes,
when we
I
shut
was
out the
there.
Lions at home.
I was there when we shot the Lions at home.
Yeah,
I
that
was
must have
there
been a
for the
great game to
Wilkes.
been at.
I
That
was
was
there for the
probably an
Wilkes run. I was there for the Wilkes run, right? I
mm-hmm.
was there. The one of the games, and I could talk about a lot of trauma, but one game I'm gonna tell you that I loved, was last season when we beat the fucking Saints at home.
Mm-hmm.
Because the Saints thought it was a get right game. They thought that they was gonna be able to walk into our
They
stadium.
thought that shit was gonna be sweet. Yeah,
They was gonna get right game. It was so bad. The Saints fans were so traumatized that they left. When they left the stadium, they was like, y'all, blah 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 blah, and we cussed their ass down all the way down the ramp going home. The second game, I would tell you, that when we played the Chiefs, and everybody say moral victories are not moral victories, that
Kobe,
stadium
you
was
ought to be
filled
ashamed of
with.
yourself doing this.
Hey, you that stadium was
but
filled with Chiefs fans. Let me finish.
Will. But let me get.
Uh,
Yeah, no doubt, Will,
uh,
no doubt. I think I know
so
where you're going with this.
that stadium was filled with Chiefs fans. As they walked out the stadium, they were in fucking
Kobe, you ought to
shock.
be ashamed of yourself doing that.
Who me?
Kobe, you ought to be ashamed of yourself
Oh,
doing that.
and
What you mean?
You
What
ought
you
to be
so
ashamed
mean?
of yourself
what
doing
I'm
that.
saying to you is this.
Yeah, keep
What I'm
playing,
saying to
PG.
Running the
what I'm
same
saying to
play
you is
5 times, Kobe.
this. So what I will tell you is this. There has been a bunch of positives, some positive moments, and there's been traumatic moments, right? I will tell you like something that you didn't see on TV. during Bryce Young rookie season. So if you look at the stadium, right? If you look at the stadium, I don't know which game it was, but you look at the stadium where I sit at in club seats is directly angled to where the players run out on. So I'm in section 339. Bryce Young threw in his rookie season was doing a scramble running for his life and threw a fucking interception. And this is when I knew that kid cared. When he threw that interception and because like everybody, oh, Bryce don't show no emotion, all that. They didn't show it on camera. That motherfucker came unglued on that sideline. On fucking with the defense, the guy that was calling the brain, Brown, was it the OC that we had after
Thomas
we
Brown.
fired Thomas Brown? He was like, I fucking told you. I fucking told you. And I'm looking at him and he is spitting. And that's when I say, oh shit. So Thomas Brown must have told him to do something that Bryce Young told him wasn't going to work. And that's when I was like, oh fuck. So there's a lot of things you get to see at the stadium. But all I got to say is there's been a lot of great moments. But over these last
Wait, hold on, hold on,
seasons, it's
hold on.
been
Tell that
traumatic.
story again, Will. I like tell that story again, real quick. God
No, I'm not
Dare
doing
I
that again,
say,
man.
Psycho Bryce, like Psycho Tom?
Hey, I'm gonna tell you, I gotta find that game when he came up there because he threw. So it was an interception in a spot where it was on the Panther sideline, right? He threw an interception. It had to be on my side of the field, so it's the opposite end of where those seats are at the end zone. It's in the opposite end of that, right? Those nice seats, those clubs, those expensive seats on at the end zone side. So it would have been on the opposite end of that field and on my side of the field, which would be the Panther side. And when he came up he was like, fuck, he snatched his helmet off. He ran right over to Thomas Bryce. I fucking told you that wasn't going to work. I told you. And he walked away. I said, oh, shit. Look at B1.
See, now stuff like that. People tell us that Bryce doesn't show leadership on the sideline. Now, if I'm not mistaken, Hall of Fame quarterbacks, when they do stuff like that, that's leadership on the sideline.
Hey, hold
So
on right quick, Riz. Shout out to the real HH Entertainment, man, for that super chat. He said, last time I felt good at a game was against Arizona in the cold. I was sitting in section 119. I had a clear view of Chuba game-winning TD. Shout out to my brother right there.
Oh yeah, when Chuba slid into the end zone, that
Yes,
shit was
sir.
fire, dog. That's the side. That's the end zone. That's the end zone. Me and my wife said that. That's the end zone. Me and my wife said that. But yeah, that's the side that we said that. I'm telling you. So I'm not saying Bryce is going to be the next coming of Jesus. I'm not. There's no damn way I could ever
Y'all,
tell
what
that,
Shooter
right?
is doing right now in Madden should be criminal.
He just running the ball down your throat.
You pushed me
No, he
to this
not, no,
point.
no, no, no. He doing chump stuff. Throw the
You
ball,
pushed
nigga.
me to
Stop
this
playing.
point. You pushed me to this point.
Throw the ball, punk nigga.
You pushed me to this point.
Hey, so all I would say is it's going to be interesting and fun this season because I think that we're going to be able to effectively stop the run. And I think that
Man.
our offense is going to improve enough where we're going to be able to run up points.
I can't stand Shooter Black Self.
That, yeah, yeah. But so I had some trauma. I had some trauma these last years. And my wife go to every game with me too. So she went through it with me.
Hold on, man. Let Fish Bub gonna goddamn drive me crazy. God dang, Fish Bub. God dang. Let me play this for Fish Bub real quick. God dog. Fish Bub said, hurry up and do it. God dang. Let me do this for Fish Bub real quick before he got there and called the authorities. Yeah, shout out Fish Bub. That's what he want me to show y'all. Shout out Fish Bub.
Who is that?
Yeah, some
who the
ugly
fuck
look.
is that?
Who is that?
Some ugly looking shorty. Fish Bub want me to show y'all that. Look at her.
Is that Bryce?
That's Bryce Rilla. Bryce Rilla.
Look at her.
Hey, Y'all can say
Oh
whatever y'all
yeah.
want. Hey, Howard, you going to any games this year?
How are they going to no games?
Yeah, yeah. I'm gonna be at that. Only away game I'm going to this year is the Jacksonville game, and I'm going to the. I always go to Atlanta game at home. So
Oh yeah, man.
the Atlanta game when they play in Atlanta, the away game, the Atlanta away game. I always go to that one. So, but yeah, I'll be at all the home games. So I was gonna ask him how he's gonna be there because I gotta buy this man a drink. Calm his nerve before the game, before kickoff happened.
Well, you can't give me a drink. I'm going to church first, and then
Oh, no, hey, do your thing.
yeah, I'll be at church first, and then I'll be coming. Then I'll be coming to the game. I'm gonna leave church a little early. I got a church down there I go to in Jacksonville, and then I'm gonna make my way on over to the
Oh,
stadium. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
oh yeah. Okay, that's dope. That's
Yes,
dope.
sir.
That's
Yes,
dope.
sir. Yes, sir. Yeah, I'm about to put it on Shooter Top right now. Yeah.
Boy, stop it. Stop it.
Hey, Shooter, come on. That last play was dope, wasn't it?
Oh, nigga, it was goofy.
Wow.
Adam Thielen caught a tutty. Look at Shooter, y'all. Boy, Shooter be pissing me off when he do this dumb stuff. Pick, give it to me.
Oh my God,
Yeah, punk nigga.
Baker trash. Oh my God.
Hey, that's your boy. Who that is? Was that Sam Franklin? Yeah, that
said that
Sam
just-
Franklin got a pick with
Hell, how the
Howard.
fuck Sam Franklin get a pick? This nigga don't even play in real life.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
But
I ain't gonna lie. I would stream it. For some reason, I got flagged the other day, man, streaming whatchamacallit. I don't know why.
Was it the music?
Yeah, but I ain't had no music playing.
Oh, let's go. Intentional grounding.
I ain't had no music playing. I thought I turned it all off. Unless my son turned it back on. I don't be here. Hey, shut up.
Yeah.
Shout
But
out
anyway,
to
fellas,
hey Will. I will be at that come on Bryce. Come on Bryce. Come on Bryce. I will be at that Arizona Cardinals game.
yeah, I'm not going out. I'm not going out to the desert this time. I am debating back and forth if I'm gonna go out to San Fran.
I'm going to San Fran.
I'm still debating on the San Fran, but I'm gonna be in Jacks.
Yes, sir.
But it also because it's a Monday night game. I travel a lot for work, so on Mondays I'm normally flying out somewhere, either to Europe or that's the time of year where I'll be going back and forth to Europe. So I know for a fact I might not be able to make it, so I might have to take some time off if I want to go to the San Francisco game. But yeah, so I'm because it's Monday night too, so that's the reason why I want to go, man. That's Monday night under the lights. And when Bryce cooked them boys up, whoosh, whoo.
Yes, sir. Bryce gonna put it on the back of their necks.
I just put it on the back of your neck, nigga.
Nigga, shut up.
Hey, you getting owned over there? Hey, PPP, you gonna have to fight back, man.
Hey man, I'm fighting back. I'm fighting back. He doing this same little dumb play, man. I'm about to whoop him. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. I'm about to whoop him.
That ain't the same play. He keeps saying running the same play. I'm just saying
Yeah,
the same
you are.
formation.
Yeah, you are. Same thing.
Formation.
Same thing.
Yes,
Same
sir.
thing.
I'm on your top, nigga.
No, you ain't. Low beam, nigga.
Yeah, hey, I'm about to break out, fellas. I gotta get ready for work in the morning. I appreciate y'all, man. I always have a blast talking to y'all.
Oh yeah, absolutely, Will. Absolutely, man. Thank you so much for pulling up on the wonderful podcast called Panthers Prime Podcast. I appreciate that.
One of the best in the land, brother.
I appreciate that, man. Well, with that being said, fellas, yeah, we about to roll. Yeah, we about to roll real quick. So I appreciate y'all, man. We'll be back tomorrow. If y'all haven't done so, make sure you hit the like button on the way out, man. And yeah, y'all know what time it is, man. Let's go.
All right, fellas. All right, people.
All right.